All right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm hitting go live and crying and peeing. Okay.
Let's go.
I don't need to cry, but I actually do need to pee real quick.
That's fine. Go ahead and do that. So, hello. This again, doing the warning at the top of every stream for plausible deniability. This is a thing we are doing for charity. It was a charity incentive for $15,000. I really lowballed it. And it's terrible. We're having just a horrible time, especially me and Savvy, who is having such a horrible time that he's going to be like an hour and a half late today. So
Savvy just keeps putting off coming to these streams.
yeah, she's like, oh yeah, I've got a thing. So happy time change. This is my favorite holiday of the year when my depression goes away suddenly because there's
Yay.
sunlight. So that's exciting. And also I got some tea delivered and it's my favorite kind of tea. So I'm hoping that will like get me to a happiness neutral by the end of today.
I'm also having tea.
Yeah. Also, just to buy Arim a little more time, it was near the very tail end of the stream when I was just like, I give up. We have to end right now. I'm so tired. I was like making fun of Chula and Vixen for both being like, I'm going to buy anything that Kodaka makes. And I offhand, thank you for the $10, Pteroid 11. That's a steroid, but for pterodactyls specifically. I mentioned very quickly, I was just like, you can't, it'll be the death of art. And someone went, what are you talking about? And I didn't have time to explain myself. So, obviously, like, you'd like art to exist and like people making stuff to exist for its own sake, but we're in late capitalism and in like the most corporatist country on earth. And I know Danganronpa is not produced there, but art tends to be made exclusively it's like slop that can make money. And that's why lately dev cycles for everything, for movies, for games, they're all like getting shorter and shorter to pump out more so someone's bottom line can be preserved and they can make more money. And we've entered this ongoing period in the entire entertainment industry worldwide where stuff is just getting worse and there's more of it. And that's because people keep consuming stuff that is not good. It's the reason that like Pokemon games have been getting steadily and demonstrably shittier. Fire Emblem games have been getting shittier. It's not just those two, but those are the examples I have.
But wouldn't it be funny if it literally were only those?
Yeah,
everyone was doing great except Pokemon and Fire Emblem who were shitting the bed.
It's why like even if a game does really well, people like it's just like, we're just firing the whole team. Who gives a shit? We made our money, etc., etc. Like the stuff that happened with Hi-Fi Rush, it's all over the place. And the only thing a company cares about, they don't give a shit about art. Some creators don't give a shit about art, like the Five Nights at Freddy's guy. So the only thing they care about is the bottom line and making more money. And if you demand things get better with your money, which is to say not buying them, and if everyone does that, they have no choice but to try harder. And if you keep buying stuff that is on a downward trajectory, then you will ride that downward trajectory into hell.
Are you addressing chat right now, or are you having it out with Vixen again about whether or not she's
here's
gonna
my
buy?
argument. Here's my
Your
argument.
argument's
Okay?
wrong, and it's my
Here's my
stream.
argument. No, here's my argument. Let me make my argument. I'm hyper depressed, and playing Kodaka games makes me happy the same way that playing Pokemon games make me happy. So I don't care.
You realize that is morally in the wrong, though, because you could pirate these things. So that's not a defense.
I don't want to pirate them. I want to give Kodaka the chance to make me more weird games that I can sink hours into and be happy. Also, I think 100 Line is better than Danganronpa, so I would say they're on an upwards trajectory.
Yes, that's what I would say. Kodaka games have actually steadily gotten better over time. Are they good?
You on stream said you were skipping 4 characters' dialogue.
Yeah. but the game is fun. I am enjoying the top-down battle.
I mean,
sim.
in fairness, this game has basically 16 central characters, the students plus Monokuma, and there's only like 2 of them that you would rather not skip. So theoretically, the ratio has improved.
So
Yes,
also,
I would say it has.
Oh, very much.
we mentioned this on Vixen's stream the other day, and I'm reminded of it. Obviously. Thank you guys for all the super chats, by the way. Where genuinely, like, there are some people who are in here and do watch Vixen stream, because Vixen, everyone here has their own stream channel. Vixen VTuber, Chula Ephemera, is that your VTuber name?
Ephemeris,
that is new?
yeah.
Ephemeris, okay.
Yeah.
That Tom Laughlin or
Tom
Arim,
Laughlin!
they all stream. And Vixen has gotten better through constant bullying over the years about not just playing games that suck because they happen to be in the one genre of game that they like. And I, more than anyone else on Earth, have earned the right to make fun of Vixen's taste. But, like, when I do that and chat dogpiles and they're just going like, Vixen's taste is bad, that's annoying, and you haven't been in the trenches, and you don't get to be on board with that. Especially if you don't watch Vixen's streams, where she does play some good games, and also now drops games if they suck. That being said, Vixen is just heinous at... Vixen will cross any picket line for a drip of serotonin, and it's just despicable. So, like, all the rocks should be thrown for that specifically.
Listen, I gotta do what I gotta do to stay alive in
You
this
literally
goddamn world.
don't. You literally just need to branch out a little bit and find other avenues, and you refuse to do that. It's fully on you. It's fully on you.
I have the brain worms.
No, that doesn't mean anything, Vixen.
Me too! Me too! Handshakes!
You don't need to support them financially. That's the trick. Anyway, Vixen would play Harry Potter games if they made a good monster collector, is the point of this.
No, I would not.
No,
You
I
would.
would not.
I
I
would
would
not
not
put that
do
on
that.
me.
You would. You just would. You fucking
No.
would.
No.
You have done nothing to prove otherwise.
I don't play Harry Potter games.
Because they don't have monster collectors.
I guess we'll never know.
I mean, they're about British kids, so do they really not?
Oh my god!
The Lord of the Flies. Just a normal
This test
desk.
is normal.
Not very hard at all.
Yeah, this desk has like a regular amount of hardness.
What the fuck? An empty bookshelf. Huh? Empty. Nothing gets past Makoto Knight. My brain
Used to do any more work. You gotta restart so you can screen cap.
I actually will.
Yeah.
That's like
just got
the best
the
one
shit
we've seen
beaten
so
out of him.
far. My brain refused to do any more work.
Wow.
What a way to phrase that.
All right, so now I have to do that whole diatribe again.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
I can't believe this shit. Okay. One day it will be illegal to make games that lock you to their window. One day I'll be president, and then
You should never be president.
I should go back to my room and get some rest. Like, he's just a lemming.
I'll have you know that lemmings are historically misrepresented in media.
Oh, all right.
As we said in Tribe 9.
All right. And Frankenstein is the doctor, not the monster. We all know. My body was heavy with pain, and my mind was heavy with thought. Was it? I thought it didn't work. Oh, it plot holes. CinemaSins.
Oh my god!
I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor. The further I walked, the more I
Wait,
felt...
what? He said that out loud!
Which
It wasn't blue narration.
He just Makoto. He was like
the
hit
further
with
I
twice
walked
before this.
I couldn't stop myself from collapsing. As if from a vast distance, I heard a sound.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you guys need to be more soundlessly. It was faint, but undeniable. That sound, it's coming from the gym? Wait, what? Are you
world's loudest, most echoey fart haunting the school like a ghost.
I'm sorry, are you collapsing or not? Why was he Why not just have him hear a sound?
He's collapsing forward, like how a slug like compresses its body and inches along.
Now this is the kind of writing that makes me think I need to buy 8 more of this guy's game. As I desperately hauled my shaky frame towards the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. Craig! Gaga! Bagya! Isn't Bagya's
Batman is beating someone up.
Bagya's my favorite character in this game, I have to say. What's going on? It can't be nothing.
You're so right, Makoto.
I'm glad I stopped where I did, because this would have literally killed me. I had to take 2 days off after the last stream. Like, it's serious. Like, no, I'm not joking.
Poisoned your soul.
It really drained me. I felt really bad afterward.
I'm so sorry.
Jello Apocalypse physically killed by Danganronpa.
Just like we always told him he would be.
Why is the text box green now? Because it's dusk, the new third time of day that changes text box. I was soundless as I opened the door to the gym. The sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more.
When I opened the door, I guess that's true.
Once there was less obstructing the sound between me and the sound source, I could hear the sound better. Like, why? This is not a localization issue. These are decisions the writer is making to make these individual lines say these things. Ka-cha! Ba-cue! Ha-ga-ga-ya! Ha-ya! Pa-ching! Ba-kya! Da-da-dun! Cha-cha-cha-cha! Oh, hell yeah, okay.
Yeah!
Alright. Before me there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No, one side's not human, that's for sure. Doot-doot-doot-doot. Regardless, I couldn't stop staring.
Oh my god, you're right!
Man!
I forgot to move or even breathe, keep forgetting for like a couple seconds. Why you?
You? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal.
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
Oh, I actually read that as I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer retreat. All fighters retreat. All fighters retreat. Chat, name that reference.
I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Is that Space Thunder Kids?
Yeah.
Is that Space Thunder Kids, you sly dog? Okay. But you do realize what'll happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? As I opened my eyes, the visions flooded my ocular spheres, going through my nerve into my brain. What am I hearing? As I heard, all right, a hostage. Then could it be the mastermind spy? No, obviously, no. Why are they doing this? Why do these games do this where they tell the player, they'll like show you Kyoko doing spy shit and be like, who could it be? Like, P5 does this nonstop. To be contained. This looks exactly like the One Piece to be continued end card, actually.
Come aboard!
I'm embarrassed to have these achievements on my Steam profile.
Shut up.
Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Junko. Why did I say it?
Junko!
My Captain Planet villain OC. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka. Then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now.
Thanks, Makoto.
The next morning, what, you just went to bed after that? Okay. The day after Celeste's case.
My cat has just gotten in front of my screen and I cannot see. So now there's only 5 of us here.
To buy you time for your cat. Persona is actually worse about this than Danganronpa is, where they'll you boxing your are you fighting your cat like Monokuma versus Sakura right now? They'll do this thing where it'll be like, oh, we need to steal someone's heart and we're being threatened by basically 4chan, and it's like, who could 4chan be? You know, like, who's their representative? How do we change the hearts of a group? And it's like, that's actually an interesting conflict. And then it cuts to Futaba, a character you've never met before, like, snickering and giggling at her Matrix Tacker computer. And then immediately, like, the next scene, you get a text that's like, I'm a new character. I'm Alibaba, another hacker who can help you. And, like, no joke, for, like, 4 hours of cutscenes. It's like, who's Alibaba? We have to figure it out. And you're like, I know who Alibaba is. You put the cart miles before the horse on this one, guys. And then it's like, they even have this kind of compelling setup in a vacuum where you learn about, like, the guy you're staying with, like Coffee Dad, who takes care of Joker, but he's like been kind of distant and a little shitty to you. It's like you learn the name of someone staying with him who's a woman, and is it his wife? Is it a daughter? Is she trapped there? And like, she's just a hikikomori, so she doesn't leave. But like, if you hadn't shown me her, there would have been enough evidence for a player to go, yeah, this could actually put some doubt in my head that maybe Boss is a bad guy. And maybe he does have a daughter he, like, doesn't treat very nicely or whatever. There's enough evidence for that. But, like, they keep cutting to Futaba. And it's like, I know who she is. It's like, who's Futaba Sakura? And they really keep kicking the can down the road. And it's like, why are you doing that? I know who it is. So, like, I don't know. It's just a very weird, easy to fix storytelling issue that, like, seems exclusive to Japanese video games for some
here's
reason.
A hypothetical but not actual mystery, but we'll treat it as though it were an actual mystery, despite having made storytelling decisions that very definitely work against that.
Yeah. I haven't played P5. Is that not dramatic irony? I mean, by a strict definition, it is dramatic irony in that you, the audience, have information the characters don't. But, like, it's not good because of that. Like, it's just undercutting a mystery and still wasting everyone's time. It's just very strange, anyway.
Yeah, only 1/3 of the number of people we started with, and a cat.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true.
Still, remember? What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy. No, she isn't.
Makoto, are you okay?
Ah! No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more. Oh, also, I'm sorry, I don't have your name on hand. Someone drew this really great fan art of me with a baseball bat having beaten Makoto to death. And, like, I'm not joking. I think it's the best drawing of me anyone's ever done. Like, it looks a lot like me.
I can find it.
Bill Vixen?
This is really good. Oh my god, you guys are
I don't
giving
know if
us...
I'm pronouncing the last name correctly, but I think it's Bill Vixen.
It's good enough. I'm willing to, like, take the minute to put it up on screen if you give me
Please
the
do.
link.
It's fantastic.
And we do fan art for long streams, but only after the last one. Yeah, let me I mean, I can just, it's not even that far up in this
I got
chat,
it. I got
right?
it. I got it.
You
I got it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, let me,
There you go.
okay. I'm just gonna swap to full display for a second. Be a little awkward. Okay. Well, yeah, it's just, what? Makoto is dead! You, ultimate inconspicuous stranger, help us find the culprit! I guess this is Toko. I'm sure it was you, you degenerate. What? You want to say that again, Funk? Maybe it was food poisoning. Maybe it was food poisoning really gets me.
It is very like a line they would have fly by as noise in a non-stop debate.
Yeah, it's really good.
No, it's really great artwork, so thank you
Really
for that.
accurate drawing of Jello.
Yeah, it's really, that's what I look like. Oh my god. We only have 800 viewers this time. We finally lost 300 people. They were anointed. They went to a higher plane where they don't have
they'll
to...
be here in an hour because of daylight saving.
Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out.
What do you mean in that case?
Well, because look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So, let's eat. Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up.
I don't want to eat fish and donuts together.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a deep impact style, meteor impact, extinction level event combination of foods.
You know, there's like a strange amount of just like dropping the explicit names of, oh, thank you for $50, Larry Whitefang. I don't know why you guys are giving us so much money today. I appreciate it. I'm shocked by how many actual names of like properties are getting dropped in this game. Isn't that kind of something you're told to avoid in localization if you can?
I guess they thought no one was gonna play this game anyway.
No, you can reference real things. It just depends on your client. Some clients are just going to be like, "Hey, call it WickDonald's instead of McDonald's, please." Like, don't.
Okay.
But if your client is fine with it, it's fine.
Okay.
What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers.
Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore. That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up. Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet.
I love them bringing her up in clear auditory spaces where Monokuma can hear it. She's
fine.
right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
Yeah. Think happy thoughts, not deathly thoughts.
Like, when we're gonna get out of here, right?
I'm really afraid Hiro's gonna make it to the end now. Like, how is he still alive?
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
I mean, I want to read Tokyo Hitman Reborn.
Yeah, you're
What your prediction is
experiencing
now.
what I was experiencing around this point in the story, where I was like, I cannot fucking believe Hagakure is still here, and I'm like pissed about it.
I'm curious what your guesses are for this chapter.
I
Prediction-wise.
have no more guesses.
Fair.
It's unreal to me. Toko, Byakuya, and Hiro are all still up. Like, all of those would never have made it this far if I were plotting this out. So, and I know Makoto survives, which is the worst ending possible. So, like, it doesn't matter.
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something from someone who's about to die would say.
Oh, I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders.
Huh? What makes you so sure?
I read that line in like the weirdest way possible.
This is Hiro right now is me when I thought this game only had like 4 or 5 cases.
I predicted it last night, since it revealed itself to me from the ether. There's no doubt about it.
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
I'm usually at 20 or 30% on a good day.
Woof. So can everyone. The guessing rate is like, it's either 27 or 35.
That seems really low.
Well, yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm only gonna get it right sometimes. I told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
Is Savvy not going to be here? He'll be here later today this time. He just has to be late today.
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation.
Cattle, what?
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
That's not related at all.
No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me.
Dude, if this turned into like a sci-fi game where the villain was aliens and Yasuhiro was the foreshadowing all along, like for real, I'd be a little bit about it.
It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home. And before long, the sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light! Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger! And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair! And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart! One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand.
You know, Chad, I bet you think I hate this, but this might be my favorite thing that's happened in the last 10 hours of gameplay.
I love this CG.
What about this?
This is funny, and the fact they did a CG for it really enhances the joke because it makes it feel equally as serious as like a death of a character.
Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in.
Why would you think that?
Because not the whole patty didn't get abducted.
Oh, okay.
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it.
Really?
It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it. Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation.
Is this... Please tell me this is just like canon to the Danganronpa universe. Like he's just right and this never really matters, but like maybe like once every 2 games they're like, yeah, aliens steal hamburgers in this universe.
I honestly don't remember this ever coming back again.
I don't think it does.
This game is the people in chat say it is, so apparently this does come up at least one other time.
Oh my god!
Hilarious.
I kind of got lost halfway through. I mean, that is any sentence with Makoto.
I can't tell if you're for the cult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
I stick. How dare you?
Well, you do stink though.
That's fine.
That's fine?
Anyway.
Man, Jello, you're kind of right. I forgot how much of a bitch Owie is.
Yeah, no, she's mean. I hope your prediction turns out to be true.
Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone. That's the Yasuhiro guarantee.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
I do think I'd be very surprised if Owie did kill someone. I'll give her that. I keep getting reminded of this one bit when people say stuff like, at least there'll be no more murders or I won't murder anyone. There's this great bit in a Brian David Gilbert Unraveled video. It's the one where he reads every Halo novel. And one is called Fall of Reach, and he's reading it like a passage out loud. And it's like, John was confident. He knew that his home would not fall. And then he like lifts the book up to the camera. Uh-oh, John. So every time someone says that, I just go, uh-oh, John.
Me either. Nor I.
That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. They're not friends. You guys don't like each other.
I'm glad we're all in agreement, and if we had just asked the people who did commit murders if they were going to, they all would have said yes.
Kyoko says that sarcastically, and Makoto's like, we should have done that! Oh my god!
Oh my god, that was the meta play!
I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as just, don't worry, I won't murder anyone. Yes! Now I believe you! After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. I guess that's happening. You're telling me it's happening, so I guess it's true. But...
to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too.
But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves.
Yeah, we're better off without him, I say. Who's up for murder?
that was enough to prove we were united for the time being, but within that bond hidden weakness and fragility. Man, no one show this writer the thing, or he'll be like, fuck, dude, someone did it already.
This is just Survivor alliances. We made an alliance, and my alliance is tight, but they could betray me at any time.
Who the fuck was that on the left?
Was Chihiro or probably Alter Ego?
Alter Ego, yeah.
Okay. Something about Frozen Dino's comment. The Thing, amazing movie. I read it like a soldier dying in a trench. They open up their locket, and it's that really cool movie poster of like the guy in the snowsuit with the starburst coming out of his head.
Amazing movie.
Good movie.
We left. We left.
Would the Thing bring less despair?
Do we think a thing would cause less
I assume we're going to the fourth
favorite
floor now?
posts.
I think so, yeah.
I do love how when you leave the area and you click yes, Makoto saying yes goes into the transcription
Yes.
log. Yes, I would like to leave.
So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of a clue. No! This time I have to find it!
I mean, you did find some sort of clue, Makoto, and then someone hit you with a lead pipe and you lost all the clues.
And you were just like, I won't tell anyone about that. We're not, no, he's like not even
Kind of embarrassing. He hit me with a pipe like a little pee-pee boy.
I love that he's not even considering checking the other storerooms of the other bathrooms for like additional passageways. He's just like, well, that it is what it is.
It was probably just that one.
Oh, Makoto has brain damage now.
Okay.
Oh, he's always had that.
Now?
I guess this is just
He
the
has more
room that
brain damage now.
Monokuma and Kyoko were meeting in.
Mastermind room.
When you get one of those heart rate monitors, you don't need to see how bad my heart rate is. Finally, we're alone, my love.
I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Yo, Makoto, what are you feeling on these desks?
It's pretty good.
Medium well. How goes the suffering? I mean, it's fine right now. At least
Wasn't
there's, like,
started, really. We've just been talking.
Yeah.
cool wallpaper.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking for coins. Why am I? You know what? Why am I looking for coins? I don't.
Yeah,
need
I don't know why
coins.
you are. You've got plenty of coins. You're fine.
I've got plenty of coins, and this game makes it so you definitely shouldn't bother spending more than 1 coin per roll.
You've got enough to give gifts at free time for the rest of the game, probably.
Yep, most likely.
Are they spying in here? The smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. Why wouldn't you have this on the same floor as the physics lab?
Funny.
Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Huh? Do you need something?
No, it's nothing.
You sure? Okay,
Just imagine
then.
Makoto putting on like a Phantom of the Opera mask and a black cloak and sulking out of the room. It's nothing. Ah!
It's a remarkably big shelf. And it's stocked with all kinds of medicine. Shelf's kind of like a locker, though, so I don't give a shit.
Listen, Makoto, listen! Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me!
Oh, okay, Hina, just chill out.
There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine, and what? They even have protein Zymex!
So we're gonna do a Normalium and Fatalium.
They
thing,
even have
huh?
Normalium and Fatalium.
What's
They've even
that?
got Cold Killer X.
A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level.
Oh, yeah?
This is amazing! It's a gold mine! My prayers have finally been answered!
This portrait always makes me think I could be playing a Hamtaro game instead of
You know what? In some of Aui's portraits, she's kind of got the Toko tiny hands, I'm realizing.
Yes, everyone's hand sizes are fucked. Look, we didn't see a lot of it, but one of Celeste's, for lack of a better word, breakdown portraits had her hand extending out towards the camera, and it looked horrible. It just looked like shit.
Yeah. Time to load up some more prayers then!
A gold mine, huh? I assume you'll both say the same thing if I talk to you.
You can see in these 3 separate lockers, we've got, from left to right, asses, butts, and cheeks.
It's like
Wow.
teacher's room.
Looks like it, yeah.
This is the office. But of course, there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. Okay.
Shit ton of potted plants. Like, damn, everyone gets
There's
one.
a picture. This picture. What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka, my beloved. The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now.
Celeste's not smiling.
A classroom without metal plates over. That's a hint. She's still alive. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important. Is it some kind of new fact?
Is this some kind of new fact?
They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a group of normal high schoolers living a normal life and drinking Normalium. Alternate joke, living a normal life, and I would know as the ultimate basic bitch. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. This is so bad. This is the picture was taken before. It's like entirely possible there's some like big twist where our memories were wiped, but like if I were in this situation, I'd see these photos and just go, oh, these are all doctored, and therefore so are the like Monokuma's second
about our
family and stuff.
yeah.
It's like, you know, those are all doctored. Like this to me would just like take so much of the fear out of the equation.
I just love that he keeps finding these extremely plot and secret relevant photos just like on the ground in random rooms.
Yeah.
There's no way. Is he not supposed to be finding them? Because I just assumed someone was leaving them for him on purpose. Is that not what's going on? There's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake.
Excellent.
No ho ho! You're fake!
Rana's a fake bitch. Monokuma.
The ultimate fake bitch!
He took the picture.
A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was faked too? Come on!
Then, you're saying this picture is Real? Obviously he would say that even if it was fake, Makoto.
If there were such a thing as the Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place. Actually, it's probably not true.
I asked you a question, scum! Is this picture real or is it a fake?
Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you? But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split. Like when you tried to split the atom and blew up a fucking city!
That's the twist, Makoto! You did Oppenheimer! And it was you and Skeleton wrote this!
Yes! You destroyed Japan with your hyper-realistic blood eye!
Oh my god.
Okay.
The picture is real, no more, no less. Hoo-hoo-hoo!
Makotenheimer. Without another word, soundlessly, Makoto disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? For real? If that's true, if that's the case, if that's accurate.
In other words,
Tell him about it, Naigi. There's a flower.
Wahoo coin!
You guys were in perfect sync there on my end.
Yeah.
There's a flower.
Wahoo coin!
That's why I'm looking for coins. There's a flower.
Wahoo coin!
I'm glad the game included this room in case you were really low on coins.
Absolutely beefed the last trial. Wahoo coin!
every flower pot has
Wahoo coin!
one. This is the opposite of Pokemon never putting a Great Ball in the trash ever
It's
again.
the first Switch Palace in Super Mario World. They're just like, here's a giant hallway filled with coins. Go fucking ape shit.
I can't go
Can't get
in.
in
I
there.
can't go in.
Headmaster's room, can't get in there.
The piano.
Oh my god, it's Coyote's room. Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey.
This is the music room. Not really. It's only one instrument. It's hardly even a classroom. Yeah, it's not a classroom. More like an actual concert hall. What? Oh, are these piano desks? Okay, all right, these are keyboards. I should really be able to identify a desk right away. Well, no one to talk to in here. I guess I'll just look
Makoto.
around. A ghost. This must be the haunted piano, like the one from Super Mario 64. Seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, it's used.
Wahoo coin!
What do you think, Ghost?
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet.
Here, I'll open my mouth and tell you my thoughts.
Gonna move my laundry to the dryer real quick. I'll be right back.
What I think?
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom.
Ah! Kyoko, where did you come from? Well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
Attacked? By who?
I so hope it was just Kyoko venting some frustration. Well, they came from behind, and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry. I know how important those were. Restart?
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there.
It was Jello. For real? If it was like, if they were like, the person going around and killing all these kids is you, the player, because I purposefully wrote them to be insufferable, that would be like a endless 8 level gambit in terms of making a piece of art where it's like, don't you want to kill these characters? And it turns out you are. And then like the last quarter of the game is going around and hunting them. I think that would be like a really worthwhile video game. I think that would be really interesting.
And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you.
Are you saying I was bait? You master baited me, Kyoko! What the hell?
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. I was loudly talking about how alter ego exists, and also how this secret room I had found, I was going to send you in there. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again.
I'm the ultimate leak.
Still, I wanted you to go see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
Fuck around and find out, but it's censored. Can you actually say I wanted to fuck around and find out with the Kyoko censor?
Essentially, I wanted to around and out if the mastermind actually knew about that room. But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity.
Then you knew I was gonna get attacked?
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy.
Men can't be victims. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know, I don't know, is it better that the sexism cuts both ways in this game? Is that equal opportunity? Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note said, "You must not leave."
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here.
Kyoko stole a quick glance at the security camera. Do they matter or not?
I don't know!
I'm looking into it. If I out anything, I'll let you know.
Fire Emblem support conversations when they need to unnaturally split a support that's one conversation into a B, C, and A.
Let's talk about this later. Is that okay?
She made it sound like it was asking, but she was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret.
I would love Makoto to have anything going on. Huh?
Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something. Am I wrong?
Is this your secret? He's gonna go, I think Sakura's the mastermind, and she's gonna be like, really? Interesting.
Tell me more, Makoto. What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down?
Well...
If you're worried about the camera, did you not remember when we just said alter ego a bunch more times in front of the cameras the other day?
We're so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before?
I know Ditto Me This, that's a good name. Ditto Me This in chat just says, Makoto, you have brain damage. But I just pictured that being in place of, tell me your secret. Makoto, you have brain damage! You're right that there shouldn't be any secret between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend. Makoto would, not to roleplay as Makoto, but he would. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk, don't give me choices if they don't matter! You just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep... I haven't found conclusive evidence.
Why?
I haven't...
Why? Why?
What's the fucking
Why?
point? Sorry. I can't tell you. Not yet. How does it feel, Kyoko?
So, that's your answer. But do you think that's You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share?
You never tell me anything about yourself, Kyoko. Fuck off.
Sharing is caring, Makoto.
No, I care. I care now. I'm sorry. I really am.
It's goodbye.
With those as her parting words, with goodbye as her parting words, she left me there standing alone. I listened as her footsteps sounded less as she walked further away from me. I think I made her mad. Yeah. I've already taken a good look around here. I'll go back to the dining hall.
Man.
I feel like I'm drunk.
Man.
Not long after I got to the dining hall, they began to trickle in, just dripping from the ceiling in a pile. After a few minutes...
So, is this everyone?
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered.
Who do I think will die next? I'll be surprised if Byakuya makes it to the end. And we haven't seen him. Maybe Byakuya. I feel like the most makes sense with what they're doing thing would probably be Sakura, actually. I think she's gonna try and resist or something. And it'll be like, I think Sakura's the mastermind, and then at some point we'll find her dead, and it'll be like, what? Or the spy. Why would the mastermind kill the spy? Unless Sakura wasn't the spy? Like, that's the dumbest narrative conclusion to this stupid arc we're doing. But, like, truly, the person who's making this is a dog shit writer. I can't intuit what they're gonna do next.
Yeah, good idea. Me responding to your theory.
Kyoko, are you mad at me? She's ignoring me.
Hey, Makoto? Does Kyoko seem upset to you? She is, isn't she? She's totally mad.
Why are you excited about this? Yeah, looks like it. What the fuck?
But it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her.
Oh, this is bad.
Good interaction.
Hiro, you want to make out?
I found a couple of... Yeah, sorry, I was too busy making out. I found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room.
The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues.
We're not allowed to damage school property, right? Is that why we haven't broken
I believe
down
that is
any
one
doors?
of the rules, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside...
Who cares about a stupid lock?
Again, if this game was suddenly just like, I'll just astral project, and then someone's like, that, you can't do that, and then like a visible ghost comes out of him and he phases through a door, like, that's the type...
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door.
Oh, what was that? No, please continue. Did you say I got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
Hell no, I didn't.
What did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? Got a war on education you trying to start here?
What is this choice you're doing here?
That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down?
Chat, SpongeBob.
You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw?
No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
I'm not mad. Ooh, woo.
Change God.
Change God be like,
You're totally mad.
This is the best localization choice they've made in the game, and I'm not joking at all.
no, I agree. This is very funny.
It's really funny.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations.
Yasuhiro can't win. He has to get. See, will you switch? What? That was already. Wait, hang on. Wait.
Yeah.
Is it this? No, that's.
Regulations.
Okay, it's destruction of surveillance
Okay.
camera. No, so we just
Okay.
have not attempted to break down a locked anywhere.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, okay. It sounded like you cut out in the middle of that, and then there was nothing for a second. But I guess you're fine now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also couldn't hear the game music either.
Yeah, that was spooky for a second.
Oh, I got
I thought the
murdered.
power went out.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks.
Hang on. Oh, we're back. Okay, something must have just happened to my internet
Very
for like
brief
a millisecond.
internet hiccup, I guess. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, well, we didn't miss anything, so
Yeah,
that's okay.
luckily, the one upside of YouTube streaming, it'll just stitch it together.
I actually do love that. It's really helpful.
Yeah,
Which
I
is-
just disconnected on Twitch.
Which is good because YouTube does not have the clipping or editing features that Twitch does. If you edit some shit on YouTube, that video is fucked, if it even works.
Is he gone? Whew! Man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious.
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room.
Stream comes back on, Jello is dead, Chula's covered in blood, and Vixen blamed Arim for obvious Arim crime. Which one of you would be most likely to murder me in this situation? Vixen definitely has the most motive, but also the least, like, it would be the most justified, but I think you're the least likely.
Yeah, I think...
Aram's idea, but he'd instruct someone else to do it.
Chula, you remember when we tried and failed to overcome Arim in Monopoly? It would be like that, where
yeah.
Arim would Byakuya you into murdering me, and then Vixen would be like, I must figure out who did the crime. I've got a 50-50 shot.
I think that is indeed the case.
Okay.
Vixen's the obvious red herring. I think so.
Yeah.
I think I'm the one that's like sus for no reason, and it's just me going like, "Oh no, I wasn't meaning to be sus. I just
You just handle
sorry."
it like as badly as possible. You're like, oh no, I swear I didn't.
But I actually didn't.
And people are like, for motive, Jello was really mean to you on that stream. He does that all the time. You're right. It couldn't have been fixed.
That's my best friend, and as we've established, friends don't kill friends, and best friends are more important than regular friends, so I double didn't kill
It
him.
actually loops back around, so best friends kill their friends all the time. That's But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Kyoko actually just blacked out. She fell asleep.
She's finally gone to her happy place. She's finally like, you know what? Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I'm just gonna put on some Bach concertos in my head and disassociate.
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it.
I'm gonna guess that the
peak, perhaps.
I'm gonna guess that the stream is like lagging on your end, so I'm gonna restart your stream because those were really long gaps
Yes.
after I pressed the button.
It's a
Yes.
little
It was.
chungly.
Okay, I restarted it. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it was very lag.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm getting the spinning purple cubes trying to watch
Yeah.
the new version.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
But
we could.
as established, it took me like 5 or 6 minutes to even connect to call earlier, so I think Discord is having some...
Yeah, let me
Okay,
try
I
it.
can hear the music.
I'm gonna swap to US East real quick. See if that helps.
Oh,
There it
okay.
is.
Okay. Should I not? All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
US East da. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that.
Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that...
Not medicine.
There was a body.
I don't like medicine unless it has the word alternative in front of it.
Oh my god!
He's definitely a healing crystals guy.
There was also, a bunch of different poisons.
Poison.
They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
So, Aoi, if you're gonna like be outspoken and yell at Yasuhiro, him calling your one friend Ogre and Missing Link, those are the times to get mad at him. I'm just throwing that out there.
Aoi is always yelling at people about the weirdest shit, but then doesn't actually defend, like, speech that should be called out.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Still, we'd better make sure we're careful around there.
And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
What do you mean? Why would that not be a good idea?
Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say.
Just in case. Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't get it. Explain it to me.
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself.
Did someone say Byakuya? He just descends from the ceiling like Mr. Arim. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, you were given murder weapons from minute one, Makoto. That's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Yeah, dude!
Yeah, man.
You're on the ball! Who do we even still need to
Cyber
talk to?
Hermit in chat. Aoi is very much a her pronouns are they them person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch. Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though.
So, has everyone said what they need to say?
I think so.
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground, and the UFO stole 70% of it. Someone do something to cheer me up.
This would be such a great bit for Yasuhiro, is that, like, he just casually mentions, like, the worst life anyone here has led. Like, just like, yeah, ever since my parents were killed in front of me, but that hamburger, dude, and no one ever, like, reacts to it. Can I say something?
It's 'cause my dad was smoking in bed!
I have something I like to report. So, you guys all remember, right? Well, I can't do that.
My birthday?
I have anterograde amnesia. You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right?
Yeah, I remember. What about it?
Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one.
Another one? Another one.
But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. And they were all Yep.
No, I was late doing the for Yasuhiro.
And they were all smiling, and the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the window. This is like such a funny thing for him to notice, in my opinion.
It's the hardness focus.
That's true.
So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka?
Oh, I missed that.
Sorry, but how can that...
But Monokuma must have faked it!
What? I don't... Well, that means that it's real, because Yasuhiro's wrong every time he talks. So. But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, they would have to have some kind of hidden connection. This clearly means something. Some deeper truth we just don't understand.
Can't be! It's a fake!
But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died?
Huh?
That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No, are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me?
From now on, Makoto, I will only communicate in Morse code by swearing at you.
I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our but you refused to do the same.
That was an inspired joke. Like, that's really funny.
What?
No, that's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? Right, Kyoko's a woman. A woman? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Come on, guys. Stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away! Oh, sorry, this is still me. Anyway, I saw the word Makoto, and I was like, all right, I guess he's talking. You're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
I hate this. Like, this is a joke I would make. It's one of those things where you make the joke to satirize the game, and like you're saying it as satire, so it like everyone else goes and like now I'm being hit by the reverse of that. Someone in chat going, it must be that time of the month, huh, Kyoko? It's just like I could,
lines that could just be in the game,
yeah.
so I'm afraid to even make the joke.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say.
You might be the spy. I mean, you might be right, but still, I'm Byakuya.
You might be spied. Are you still so conflicted, Byakuya? Yeah? Okay, cool. Oh, it looks like you guys have stopped playing nice.
Byakuga!
You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before, you shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate.
I guess someone's like, Byakuya best boy. I'm like, look, I wouldn't call him that. I was like, he's not quite a poor little meow meow. He's like a confident little meow meow. He's a meow meow with a 401k. Business meow meow.
So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happened to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest.
Did he finally just say something useful?
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
Oh, I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good. I was in the bath! What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers?
He was taking a bath? I haven't done that in a week. Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something? Okay, whatever.
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Good idea.
A mixed bath?
A mixed bath!
If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been.
Byakuya, you're my favorite!
They all just walk in, and Byakuya set up a line of rakes. They all walk in.
Gotcha.
Gotcha, stupid.
When I got to the dressing room, Toko was there. I know, I'm looking. It's a visual novel. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
I've already heard it. With Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up! Stop bothering me.
Get out of the way! We have to talk to Alter Ego!
No, I made Master a promise.
A promise?
Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you, his dog? If it's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks.
Oh, you just love being mistreated. Me and everyone in this game.
Well, fine. If you really want me gone, but by all means... Hi guys! What's going on?
Yeah!
We'd like you to move.
So thing, just kneel before me and beg.
First a mega masochist, now a super sadist.
Isn't that the genre that the Power Rangers is?
Shut up.
No, that's what they turned into in Dragon Ball.
Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
Didn't you hear what I just said? I told you to kneel and beg!
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech.
It's actually kind of a funny line, I'm gonna be honest. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? As desperate as I felt, finally I did kneel down in front of her and I said, "Please, I'm begging you, will you please let us use the laptop?"
That's an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness! All of my past anger sent master for abusing me is happening! So even you realize it's abuse?
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego.
Okay!
She's been deleted.
Yeah.
Everyone, come closer.
What was the point of that? Anyway.
We are
shit.
friends. We are having shenanigans.
I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop.
It's just 400 gigs of shearing sheep. I'm not sure why.
I don't know what my creator was into. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Just what I thought.
I'm amazed they didn't, given that it backed out for a second, I thought they were going to make you click on people
Yep.
until you found the right one.
Yeah!
Finally, the time has come.
Ugh, I'm starting to get kind of nervous.
I felt the same way, resting on the keyboard with my entire body planking on top of the laptop. My hands started to shake.
Move.
That single word was like a sharpened blade. Oh, wounded, I moved to let her take over.
Here we go.
Kyoko began typing and the words appeared. You don't need these lines of dialogue.
Can you tell us what you found out?
Sure, I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find.
There wasn't
And one...
All I've got for you is this recipe for chocolate chip cookies. I'm so sorry.
But it starts with like 3 paragraphs of them talking about how their Japanese grandmother survived the atomic bomb.
And then I guess probably
There.
part of this is AI because it recommends cement instead of flour. Sorry.
No, that's normal.
And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
We know that.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
Yes.
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves.
What? Oh, wait, hold on! Then the reason we've been imprisoned here...
The moral of this story? Teachers need to be paid better wages or they'll do this to your children.
It wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever? It was the school itself?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
I don't think Alter Ego is.
What did she mean by that?
Perhaps we should hear the rest.
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What does that mean?
Did they phrase it exactly like that?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. What kind of name is that for something?
It was the very horrible, no good, very
Yeah.
bad day.
Day. Yeah.
Yeah!
They wrote a book about this. Daniel Pinkwater was the prophet.
Otherwise
Is that
known
Daniel
as the
Pinkwater? I don't
tragedy.
remember.
It was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence.
Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see. Things are starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it Hope's Peak to shut down.
When the detective has nothing else to say because someone already said it and they get to go, in other words, and say the exact same thing that was just said so they feel
Oh
like
my
they're
god,
part of it.
Kyoko, you're so smart! From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground. They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
But why would the Hope's Peaks administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
What could this tragic event have possibly been?
sorry. I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now.
Sorry, it took you days to crack this?
I'm totally useless. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it? Also, Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day is by Judith Viorst. Buy a copy, support your local library. Libraries, which, as you know, sell books.
It would appear so. Disappointing.
Oh, wait! There's one other thing I forgot to mention.
I'm so excited to learn what this event was, especially because this game takes place in Japan, and it's the worst event in human history. I think that's a high bar that they're setting up.
I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind.
The mastermind? Who's that?
Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
No, that I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster.
Okay.
So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
Why would his name not be on these documents? Do you think he signs his emails? Hope's Peak headmaster, age 30.
Maybe that is his name, and that's why he got the job. They're like, damn, that's just perfect. It lines up.
That's a new
headmaster
portrait.
Is here in the school?
The headmaster is my father or something.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind! I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
I forgot that.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Pick the lock. Whoa, you gotta go to the bathroom? You okay?
Oh, way.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will the headmaster.
He's my dad.
No matter the cost.
Kyoko, why did I read that?
Kyoko, is this a Joko?
I can't explain why. I just know that I have to
She has to. May I go to the bathroom? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information.
I don't!
Did you learn anything else?
No! I'm sorry. That's everything I found. You could just drag the information. Drag me into the garbage can and right-click and click empty garbage bin. Otherwise, I guess you could just wait 30 days, but I don't really know if it actually does that anymore. It's a manic episode and you're getting 3 more seasons. All the information on the
Sorry.
I didn't read it.
Sorry,
I'm really sorry.
The bit went on long enough that the bit went on long enough I figured we were just skipping it. I'm just
Is he gone?
I'm just a level 1 goblin. No.
Wait. Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
Kyoko's just going, shut up.
Everyone shut up.
Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. Will I dream? I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday.
We were quiet. There was no sound.
They're all dead.
What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but...
What do you mean? Question for you and your group. What's the explanation for the alter ego and the research it's doing? I don't understand the question. Isn't it just like a random AI that... I assume it just was decrypting something for a while, like Sarah was in Of the Devil. but I guess all that was in that folder was, I don't know, a dating profile of a man who was just like 30 years old, crazy, and nothing else.
It really happened. Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
We programmed a robot that's depressed and has no sense of self. Why?
Well, then I guess that's it.
That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. I am telling you instead of writing.
You've done your job. Thank you.
I'm done?
She smashes it with a hammer.
I guess I am, huh? Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired.
We've programmed an AI that gets tired. Why?
Goodbye, everyone. See you later.
What was the point of this character? With that, the laptop entered sleep mode and we continued not plugging it in.
To tell us about the horrible, very bad, no good day, of
Oh,
course.
yeah, there's no other way we could have found that.
Your alter ego did everything he could.
This is my final message. Goodbye.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But I kind of feel sorry for him.
You feel sorry, but he's just a computer program, right?
I know, but still. He did everything he could for us, you know?
I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer, good job, every time you shut it down, do you?
Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way.
I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right?
Yasuhiro become human. But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? The tragedy deleted all humans on Earth, and we're just homunculi in a factory. What makes you think that, Makoto? That's insane. That's a crazy thing to say.
That's the craziest thing you've said. I'll kill you.
I'm starting to think about how you would differentiate a person in an AI. This is a different thing. This is unrelated to the themes of this game.
This is just the author got distracted by a different idea. This is the author was like, damn, what if I made a game called Of the Devil?
The author was like, I came up with another idea. No one's ever done a death game. This is gonna do numbers on tumbers. That got me a little harder than I thought it would. And then in the middle, he was like, "Oh, has anyone ever considered the unclear line between a sufficiently advanced AI and humanity?" Dude, I'm fucking cooking. I bet no one's made anything about this before. I better Blade run over to my computer and get this striked out. That idea might be gone soon. I'd better snatcher it right out of the air. Of the devil.
Of the devil.
Alter ego isn't human. I know that.
I'd better keep an eye on that robot.
I have to go fast. I'd better Bomberman Jetter over to this. That's actually relevant in this situation. It's about AI.
I've gotta go fast. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Everyone shut up.
Alter ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same, you think of Byakuya as your friend. Your friend George. You don't count.
These are my friends, guy who is mean to me and laptop.
Me when I'm like Ori, probably, for a couple of years. But I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend.
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends, the merrier, right? Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So anyway,
I thought that was all right, to be honest.
So anyway, that is totally a smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us.
So actually, maybe Yasuhiro will be the murderer or die, but the only reason I think that is because they're starting to give him lines of some level of substance
Yeah,
and
that, like,
thought,
mean anything.
which means that this is the chapter where they made him a character, finally.
I do think, as much as Danganronpa's writing is nothing stellar, I think as the amount of characters pares down, it does get better and better, because you don't need a million fucking people chiming in over every goddamn thing that happens, and the characters who are here can just
Hifumi
say
says
stuff.
something too.
There's less Hifumi says something too at this point.
In my personal opinion, this is the best chapter of the game.
Okay.
Well, there you go. His role in this is over. Am I wrong about that?
I don't think I would say that means the writing gets better. That's like being like, oh yeah, Blighttown is really rough in Dark Souls, but after you're done with it, Blighttown isn't there anymore, so it gets better. It's like it's not getting better. It's just an absence of a chronic issue. Like I don't know. I don't think that is a defensible point. No,
I'm not going to say it's defensible. I just think it's a fact of the game that it's better when there's less characters. And I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your
Kyoko, you need to fucking chill out, okay? Do you really mean that?
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time.
Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other?
Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right?
I'm so excited to know what this is. Me when I break my nail after I get a mani. It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was, but did something like that really happen a year ago? Stop talking, Makoto.
I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys?
I don't really watch the news, so...
Sorry, nothing comes to mind. That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak. If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to this school.
Maybe all the students here were killed or something. We as Ghost?
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
Then maybe they covered it up!
I don't even really know what this is in response to, but I'm really amused by picturing people. Owie, you centrist fuck!
That would explain why none of us knew what the school had been shut down!
I'm assuming that's in response to, I don't really watch the news.
Owie, you libertarian fool!
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that. Hope's Peak had their staff cut by Doge.
Maybe. Just looking at him like, when did he develop a personality? Hold on, I gotta write some notes. But right now, there's only one path open to us.
Do you think Kyoko at first was like, why do we have to do this killing game? And they were like, listen, I know it seems really intense as a first thing to subject these new baby homunculi to, but I swear to God, they don't develop as people until they've gone through a significant amount of stress. This is just the plot of Pluto, actually. Until they've gone through a significant amount of stress. Like, you'll watch them. Sometimes they actually absorb too much of the personalities of people who die in front of them. Like, that's why we had to kill Taka. Like, that, like...
That's too much.
I don't like that this Kyoko thing we're inventing is, like, more reasonable than the actual.
I love a plot of like, yeah, we have to make 16 of them and then systematically kill off some of them in front of certain ones so that they'll absorb their personality traits until we have like 4 good ones. And that's the only way to make them smart enough to be people.
I'm still laughing at chat. Owie voted based on local egg prices.
We have to headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Kyoko, cool your fucking jet.
We have to him and make him tell us everything. As long as we can get our hands on him, I think.
Not make it better.
I don't think this is what's going on. I guess I'm making a real Danganronpa prediction. And again, I really don't think this is what's happening, but it is like one of the mental rivers I could see happening, where Kyoko's like, what did you do to my body? And she, like, is not actually this, like, teenage girl and is just the original headmaster and got, like, you know, magic anime brain transplant. And she's like, now I am here and I can't tell you anything about myself. I don't think that's what's going on, but, like, that's the idea that keeps ringing in my head. I'm like, I guess that could happen. This game loves having characters be two characters. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling.
A boner.
They call him the headmaster because he can transplant his head into other bodies.
God, that's funny. Whoa.
But even that is a problem not so easily
It's
solved.
$50. Those are Czech kroners.
Ah, gotcha.
Thank you.
Don't freak out, but also thank you for the $50. Even that is a problem not so easily solved.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, our business is done here, so now we should get out of here.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Then I...
Oh,
Have been standing here this whole time.
that's
Wow,
You're still here?
Benedict says, I did that concept in my Danganronpa like 11 years ago. Also, since we get a lot of viewers on here, I want to shout out, because I don't want it to only have like a low 3-digit view count. Benedict, I don't know, did like a 12-minute epithet erased Homestar Runner Teen Girl Squad parody video that went up this week, and you should look at it because the amount of effort that went into that is pretty fucking crazy.
It's amazing.
So I think you more than deserve an actual on-stream shout out for that. What is it? What is it? It's like Jailbreak Girl Squad or something. ID.
It's
Okay.
Jail Squad?
Teen Jail Squad, yeah.
Teen Jail Squad. Okay. Benedict ID. Thank you.
Also, Wahoo 50.
Wahoo, 5,000 coin. Teen Jail Squad. Yeah, so if you're a fan of Epithet, and especially if you're a fan of Homestar Runner and Epithet, it's like a really good parody of both, so you should look that up. Okay, sorry to interrupt you, Chula.
Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it, but Byakuya's gonna be so mad at me.
Let's avoid getting involved any
Good call.
I would love it if we just walked outside and Byakuya is like sawing a hole in the wall to escape. He's just like, I thought that would distract you for at least 6 hours knowing you fool. Why is it nighttime?
We were in there all day.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger.
You're not still mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you?
Little matter doesn't even matter. I'll even a little matter little.
Yeah, should we use a different word, or should we have matter twice, 2 words away from each other?
I think it was intentional, but it's still weird.
I doubt it. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little. Matter.
I was climbing the Matterhorn. It's a little mountain reference for you. And
I was
I'm a little
climbing
jealous of you.
the corporate matter.
And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath. But that doesn't matter either. It's building. Oh, I feel it building. You know it's gonna be something bad. Okay, phew.
Okay.
I thought it was his dick. My head's about to boil over with rage.
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra.
I would love it if he was like, let me center your chakra. Wait, that yellow chakra aura. I know you're Taka or some shit. Like he just figures. We should have
Yes.
known with that multicolored haircut he had. Half white and half
Oh
black.
my god.
Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. Kiss a little kiss. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Kiss for a kiss.
Fang for a fang? Be careful. He just chanted the incantation of devastation. I'm feeling anything but elation.
No, it's just a saying.
Oh, I see. Time for relaxation.
But what's he talking about? I need explanation. Arim and I really shouldn't be allowed in Foley voice together.
Be in the same room.
We're like, we'll do like phonetic bit tennis for hours.
Bing dong, bing bong. Time for me to take a vacation.
Fuck with me and you'll face castration.
So it's nighttime.
What's wrong,
does
Kyoko? Feeling some vexation?
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now.
I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. You might say elation.
Very well, then. In that case, time for bed.
Time for some R&R, otherwise known as. So we went.
Danganronpa.
We went. I love that he still has nothing in his room.
I love my lint roller.
He just loved it. We went. This is what happened.
I mean, his lint roller might have the last traces of Sayaka's hair also.
Then it
Sniffs it.
Crab.
Crab. So many ISAT references this chapter. Wow.
I love chat being a whole minute behind because I don't even know what your -2 is in reference to.
Get up, idiots!
First things first, we gotta go do the boring shit we always do.
First things first, gotta get this lint roller in action.
Good morning.
The two guardians. One always tells the truth, and the other is Byakuya.
Hey, Makoto, you're looking very smart today.
Nope. No, I'm
One
not.
always calls me stinky, and the other one always calls me smelly.
I literally didn't even clock that you were continuing the truth and liar bit. How he teleported. The first thing I saw was her.
What are you staring at?
Oh, Toko!
What? You think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me!
I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all.
Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us.
Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so I'm gonna start eating! I'm gonna force it down into my stomach! I'm gonna eat till I drop!
I mean, like, looking at your neck and your hands, maybe you could use, like, a little more weight to be healthier, but you don't need to go all out.
I refuse to lose!
This also might be, like, the most Japanese phrase of all time, actually. I won't lose to you.
You're 100 years too early to defeat me!
That too, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
Oh, she said she'd come by later.
Later?
Yeah, after you leave.
Wow, Kyoko, Jesus Christ. She's not even trying to hide it. You know what's so funny is, like, if she just started doing this without being like, I guess I'm mad at you, Makoto, like a child, I would just be like, based, Kyoko ignoring Makoto, I respect it. But instead I'm just like, alright, whatever.
I know I said I wanted you to show her some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much. You're dirty, Makoto! Dirty! President of Dirty Dirtlandia!
You don't understand.
You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you?
I'm telling you, it's not like that.
Shut up already, Hina.
I'm gonna say something disgusting about your boobs.
You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. That's the other one.
Sorry.
Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself.
Why is that your portrait that you're having right now?
I'm not filthy!
I watched a 2-hour Danganronpa ranking video to pad out the runtime. To pad out the runtime, inserted a full-length Popeye the Sailor Man cartoon from public domain. Honestly, I respect it. I'm not filthy.
It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are.
Toko is the kind of person who, I saw a Tumblr post recently, so I'll use this as the example, where someone's like, just read about this guy who, I think it was like in something century Japan, like or maybe it was like Europe, or Switzerland or something, wrote in his things, he was just like, everyone would, given the choice to fuck a human woman or a heron, every man in their heart of hearts would pick to fuck a heron. And then he got really mad when every single person he met went no, because he clearly had this weird desire and was like, surely everyone feels this way. Toko feels like that, where it's like, everyone wants men to drip their boogers onto you. I'm just the only one brave enough to say it. Like, Toko gives those vibes.
You're right! Shut up! You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings.
What are you talking about?
Knock it off! I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight extracurricular activities put us in even more danger.
Listen, hey, localizers,
What the fuck is going on?
This whole scene is garbage, but that's not your fault. I'm gonna give you this. Sextracurricular, pretty good. That's like 2
Pretty
points. That's pretty good. I give you that. I'll give you. What? Owie, you're getting a little too flustered. Stop it! Stop calling me a dirty girl. Why is this happening?
Stop it, Ron. Stop.
You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat chalk tight. What the fuck is going on?
Me with my dick that's the size of classroom chalk. Thin as a pencil. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Jesus Christ!
So Chula, this is your
that?
favorite case in this game, huh?
This is not a part of the case! Going for that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard!
I remember, Vixen, when I was auditioning people for Epithet the first time, I've talked about this before, I had to put like a narration line on there to see how well they do like the weird sort of like Giovanni picks up his bat or whatever, and I wanted to have them breathe life into it. But when you're setting up audition sides, you also want to pick like multiple different emotions so you can see an actor in their full range and how they use a case. Because like if they read everything the same, then you don't want to cast them because they don't have a good range of emotion. But I don't want this on screen anymore. Hang on, don't worry, chat. I got you. Oh no, shit. I still got you, chat. Here you go. So we'll have to look at it, but you guys won't. So, for Mara to cover both like a quieter moment and a more sincere moment, I picked something near the end of episode 4, but the line I ended up picking was the like, she rests against Indus's girth, she's used to it. And I was like, listening to the auditions, and I was like, I made a bunch of women read this. I feel kind of bad about that, actually.
Oops. Sometimes you don't mean to.
I swear I don't mean to. Anyway, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right?
Hey, Owie, this is how you should be reacting when people call your friend an ogre. I'm just throwing that out there.
True.
Jello, I have a story for you that you might like. A few years ago, my then boyfriend and I had a TV date. He let me, you guys are talking too fast. I couldn't see that. Oh well. But there was a story I might like, dude.
He let me pick what we watched. I chose to watch your Scooby-Doo video. A week later, he dumped me.
Oh
That just means he wasn't the one.
He wasn't the one!
Get you someone who can make a date out of watching my Lemonade stream.
Sorry!
Let's leave Toko alone. She's gotten a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
No.
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know?
Kyoko's the one being a freak about. I know, I'm just a subby little boy. With everything that's been going on, I haven't begun to talk to her about how much of a subby little boy I am. Sakura! Sakura pound me into the dirt like a nail. I'm sorry.
What is it?
Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you.
Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart!
Shut the fuck up. Are you in heat?
Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care what they are, as long as they've got the right equipment. Watch out, Sakura! Makoto's transformed into a wild beast! Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia!
Man, Aoi is like immediately willing to jump on you with Kyoko, or not Kyoko, sorry, with Toko here, even though Toko was just saying that batshit stuff.
Yeah?
Why is this happening to me? I'm just an innocent man.
We're just normal men.
Normal men!
We're just normal men.
Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today.
The ultimate normal man.
For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days.
It's because someone's been poisoning the new protein you've been eating and you're gonna die.
It's because Savvy's supposed to be voicing me, but she's trying so desperately to avoid these streams.
Yeah, she should be here by now, even by her own estimation. Is Savvy's...
Are you sick?
Is Savvy still coming? Gross. Who are you, Toko? Don't ask me that.
Did you get hurt?
No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains.
Huh? Is that... It must be because of that battle. No.
But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
I've heard Vixen say this exact sentence like 600 times.
I do love a protein shake and a nap.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
You guys like worship protein. It's like your god or something.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain.
Well, she'll be dead tomorrow. Yeah, I got it.
Sorry.
Well, for now, eat a Daki fucking Masu.
Eat? I'm kind of nervous.
Can you not... Can you not do this
Huh? How come?
I can tell you how.
Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself. I wonder why.
Everyone hates my ass.
What about your family?
Oh, well, yeah. I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom.
You had two moms? Oh, I trust this game to handle this with nuance and appreciation.
What? That's just how things were.
This just goes to show what happens when you raise a child with an unconventional non-nuclear family structure. As
Get
voiced by me,
abducted by-
Yasuhiro, the most normal
Hagakure.
guy.
The most normal bro. That's like a serious issue.
Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to.
Poly parents. I was kind of assuming that like it was like a mom and a stepmom, like one of them broke up, but I don't know, maybe.
I think that's more likely, but I don't know.
How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours?
Okay.
Stop saying stuff like that!
Toko is not handling her closeted bisexuality very well, is all I'm throwing out there.
No.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up.
Pretty miserable situation, man.
Do Yeah, like that little noise Aloha makes sometimes. I miss Jill's homophobia. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room.
Chat says it is poly, not healthy poly, and that's what I remember it being as well.
Oh,
So-
okay.
I love this. The story is from, I think, her free time. Both moms had a kid, but one died, and neither wanted to accept that Toko was their daughter.
Cool. That's so normal. I'm really nervous.
I'm really nervous.
I'll have to wait for tomorrow.
Dreamy, ain't creamy.
Ugh, you can't say creamy after the last scenes we just looked at. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Laser.
Free time.
Can you talk to no one? Can you skip free time?
Yes, you can.
Yes,
How
you
do
can.
I
Just
how
go
do I
to
do
bed.
that? Okay.
Bed.
There is
Take a
there is no longer a character I'm interested in talking to longer than I have to.
That's fair.
Take
Take a little
nappy.
No, Byakuya, we're good. I got him.
A little nap.
I have plenty of time. I should go somewhere. Depression simulator. Fine, if we can, I'll try and max out Byakuya because it should be just one more, right?
Probably question, I don't know.
I don't remember how far you got.
I've done him
I think
twice,
I've only
so
had, like, two. Okay, yeah, no, he has 6.
6. Oh my god.
Yeah, all of them have 6. Wait, not all of them.
That is
the
not
ones
true.
Who die early. Yeah, the ones who die early game only have 3. But
Kyoko only has 3.
no, Kyoko had 6.
I'm pretty sure she has 3 because we maxed her out.
We talked to her
we
quite a
talked to her
bit.
6. Yeah, we talked to her 6 times.
Really? I don't think
Uh-huh.
that's true.
No, yeah, we did.
We did.
I was playing with boxes like a kitty cat. Hence my status as a rich big ol' meow meow.
The others have flocked together as usual. Snooping as usual, I see.
No, Kyoko only has 3. Yeah, I wasn't crazy.
But they need to be careful. Growing too close will only cloud their judgment.
Oh, I could have sworn that she had 6. I guess.
Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention.
It's possible we could unlock more, but I doubt it.
I hope you appreciate this. You better have brought me more poop coffee.
We do have more poop coffee.
I think I have another crystal skull, actually. Oh, shit. No, I don't have any poop coffee.
Okay, Crystal Skull works. Scarab Brooch, Golden
No.
Gun.
Let's
got
use
5
this.
of those.
Let's
Two
use
of
the
them.
2 of them.
I saw it. But
I've got 30 of these.
Now this is a rare.
We've read this. It's a stock
yeah.
line.
Listen, Makoto. I wanted to ask you something.
What could Byakuya want to talk to me about? I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, sure. What's up?
You know, only a chosen few, perhaps 1% of us, a figure I chose at random naturally, do something. I didn't see what the rest
are allowed
we
to succeed in life.
Are allowed to succeed. For the other 99%, their dreams never come true. Some never even have a dream in the first place.
You need to listen to the cameos Byakuya's official VA did. I'm gonna be honest, I literally can't imagine someone doing a better job than Arim, so I don't care to.
Oh, the Togami's voice actor is so bad. Don't waste your time.
Jesus Christ.
But almost all of those cameos went super viral on TikTok, so you might have heard the sound repurposed and just not realized it was him.
I doubt it. Right?
Spending every waking hour toiling to scrap together a meager living, just barely getting by. I just don't understand. Is there any meaning to a life like that?
Chula, don't you have active beef with one of the VAs from this game?
Yes, it's the Togami voice actor. He got in a fucking YouTube fight with me because I critiqued his voice. I critiqued his reads on a YouTube comment, and he fucking was ego surfing and just had a whole fight with me. I don't know, man.
He couldn't stand being criticized by one of the pros.
Canon Byakuya Togami behavior.
Because you're part of that. Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm reloading the video because YouTube's been doing this thing where it crashes on the back end over and over again, and I want to see what chat's saying.
Oh, you just stopped getting chat feed.
Yeah, it breaks. It broke at like, you know how like the feed will load up from the bottom? One guy was like stuck halfway and it wasn't moving anymore. So it's like, okay. Anyway, maybe he's a method actor. I'm just gonna tell you this right now. If anyone who's a voice actor says they're a method actor, they're a piece of shit loser who can't act.
Whoa!
No method acts for voice acting. Anyway.
Speak for yourself. When I did Borderlands, I dumped acid
made a
all
robot.
over myself in order to do my damage lines.
When I did Borderlands, I actually morphed into a dinosaur.
It was pretty cool. So I don't know why you're hating on method acting.
Yeah, when I get, like, injured in a show, oftentimes I'll, like, punch my stomach.
That's not method acting. That's
fair.
adding physicality. What if they only voice nice characters? That's the thing. No one ever is like, I'm method acting and is nice. It's only when you're playing like the Joker. It's like, I'm method right now. I'm really deep in it as Sherlock Holmes. That's why I'm being distant and rude to my coworkers.
I'm
Anyway.
the chunker.
Anyway.
Jello, can you show me your Dynamorph? For free? I don't think so. Sorry.
Because you're part.
I thought you already read it. Okay. I'll go
No,
back.
you're a poor little bitch, of course. Why did you even feel the need to ask?
I knew he was gonna insult me somehow.
Master, up until now, I've never been around anyone like that, so I'm interested. Tell me, how does it feel to live a life without hope, without potential, or ambition, or dreams?
Come on. I don't have ambition or dreams. I've never felt that way about myself. Yes, you did. That was your introduction.
Well, Makoto, that's kind of your whole thing.
I mean, maybe I'll never be as rich as you or anything, but do you have to go around saying that to everyone? Why are you so mean to me? Can you only be continuation of the bed? Togami's VA is in chat right now with their whole family. How could you?
How could you?
Can you only be happy by being better than others?
Your complaints are as old and tired as a third-rate pop song from any generation.
Well, I only like...
You're getting mad dosh from these super chats to show your Dinomorph.
Guys, we have to prove I'm richer than Togami. Give me $1 million.
And then he'll play Ultra Despair Girls.
Oh,
And
God.
yet, those are the words of the 99%. That is how you find comfort in your tiny, cold little world.
This has aged really well because I don't think the terms 1% were super popularized when this game got
this
localized.
was pre-Occupy Wall Street.
This is where they got it from, actually.
Yeah.
Stop saying... Chula, I love that you make incidental reaction noises for real. Like, you're the only human being I know that does that. You sound like a...
Sorry.
You sound like a Pokemon creature, like not a Pokemon, like a creature from not a monster collector, but like a little mascot character getting bapped on the head as like a joke. You go, what?
The first real-life human to make an OM surprised.
You're the only person I know who, like, I'll see you respond to asks on Tumblr and actually say like wah or wah afterwards. I'm like, she actually does make that noise though, like for real.
Thank you. I'll take it as a compliment.
Stop saying stuff like that.
Sorry, I can't not speak the truth. But no matter how much you push and struggle, people like you will never be in a position to change the world. You could all disappear tomorrow. Nothing would change. Your existence is of no consequence.
Whether that's true or not, it doesn't matter. Even if you live a totally normal, unimportant life. You can still find happiness in that. Don't make me like agree with. You ever see someone you agree with arguing your own side so badly? You're like, come on, man. I'm not with
Worst
him.
guy you know makes a good point. Photoshop Makoto on there.
If I can live a life that I'm satisfied with, that's all that matters. See, like, you'd be right, except you open this up by going, I love what's normal and popular. I don't have thoughts. And it's like, man, you're the kind of guy I wish was dead. So him being like, if my normalcy contributes nothing, but I accept it, isn't that kind of success? It's like, well, no, since it's you saying this. Makoto is like the guy that mega corporations will specifically look up to fill out their like test audience screening. And they'll be like, perfect. I liked it. Makoto, you centrist fuck. If I spend all my time comparing my life to other people's, I'd never be happy. Sure, maybe you can do that, but you were guaranteed success from the day you were born, so...
Hold it. From the day I was born.
Printer boy, you have no idea. My father popped every balloon.
You have no idea.
My father popped.
Puppet! You don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Nani?
Those who are chosen from birth have no concept of what that truly means. I have gone to battle and emerged victorious. That is why I am the chosen.
Non desu ka?
You spoiled, all of you, running away into a world of self-indulgence. Battle, competition, rivalry, you run away from it all. That is why the 99% walk the path that they do. Good God.
My abs? He likes me. After showing a surprising amount of emotion, something I could not relate to or understand, Byakuya quickly made his exit. What the heck got into him? He was acting totally normal, like me, up until... Oh, I wonder if that set him off. Byakuya was mad at me. He was mad at me.
Envious influence.
I couldn't stop thinking about Byakuya.
Can you give us
Back
that
in my room
your
with my
favorite
lint
sound
roller.
effect?
Oh.
Thinking about Byakuya.
I love that, like,
Ding.
I've been doing, like, a joke. God, what's the horrible equivalent? Like, you know, the FAP is the word for, like, I've got a dick and I'm master. I think it's schlicking is the awful
Yes.
one you never
Yeah.
see for that.
Yeah.
I was trying to do like the pussy sound from fucking the ISAT video that I did. So the idea that Makoto is just like trans king. Hit me with those -2s.
He doesn't deserve it.
That's a horrible vision to put in my head.
I gotta do laundry stuff again. I'll be right back.
How could you do this to me?
Schlicking and pissing.
Man.
It's like,
that Makoto's one busy guy, schlicking things off and flicking the bean.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
everyone's leaving us over this.
Maybe if I lower my own level of comedy and taste to that of the game, maybe it will make the game seem better. That's cursed gives me money. This is what I'm talking about, the death of you giving me money for this. You're encouraging me to continue. How does it feel to be more repulsive than Danganronpa? Alright, okay, let's not go crazy.
I love how the BGM just kicked in right then, even though nothing different happened.
Savvy comes in, hey, I heard schlicking. He sounded pretty serious, too.
If
It's
only
just-
Makoto really was my T-boy king in the same way
Shit,
that,
no.
like, man, people draw Sonic trans so often that now when I see Sonic without top surgery scars, I'm like, where's the rest of you? What happened?
That's like one of the most online things you've literally ever said. I just want
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like this.
Vixen gets it? No, that's not really a good thing, guys.
I do. It's the one thing people like about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, his top star.
I'm really hipping with it.
I'm here to kill you. Can you defeat me? Oh, you okay.
Can you defeat the Shiteno?
Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we are all gathered in the gym, it began.
Monokuma, little thing. Skip, because who cares? Okay, let's get the show on the road.
You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you? You got us all together to present another motive, right?
Is he right? We have to go through this
Okay,
again?
I'm back. Oh, fuck, someone's dead. Shit! Ugh, no, not again! I just did my laundry and this shit happened? I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No! No! That's not it at all! We're not here to talk about motive. The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge.
Your grudge?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us.
I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about.
Stop beating around the bush, Makoto.
Of course. Of course.
Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Yeah, so what about it?
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy.
What? Well, Jello, you got the AI chat summary. Let's say schlicking. Are you proud? That's your fault. It definitely doesn't know that word. You guys typed it. It's a chat. It's a chat summary. It's not a stream summary.
The spy is actually Sakura Ogami.
Oh, I guess. Who cares?
What? What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What are you talking about? There's no way Sakura's a spy! Right, Sakura? Sakura?
And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, ooh, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roaster, boiler, killer, don't kill her, whatever. Hoo. Either way, I can't wait.
And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he'd been...
What he'd been talking about. We would have to kill each other.
This was a death game.
Betrayal would be met with betrayal.
So what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying? There's no way! But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
I'm curious to see what this would even mean. Like, what information could Sakura have leaked to him? That alter ego existed, and if so, who cares? Alter ego availed you no information.
Well, he's wrong! There's just no way!
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
What?
Then he was being serious? For serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us this entire time! It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told.
What? You're talking like you know that for a fact!
Kyoko leans in. Let's let Sakura talk. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it! I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
You saw all that?
The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend whom we can trust without question, is that it? Whom we can trust without question, by the way. Ridiculous. You live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale. She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that. He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
Sakura would never do that!
Okay, then, Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are.
Well, sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
Oh, you don't know? Well, that just makes you all the more suspicious.
She's telling the truth! You have to believe her!
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her. Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do?
I was told to kill one of my friends.
And my only friend here is Aoi, so, I don't really want to...
be rough.
It suddenly felt... It was cold. Killing had been brought up. It's scary.
I see. So even now you've taken aim on our lives.
You're wrong, I'm telling you! Sakura would never do that! You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice? It's because you're not listening to me!
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
How do you intend to do that?
By destroying the mastermind.
What?
I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them. That is how I intend to take responsibility.
You think this person will accept a one-on-one martial combat honorable duel?
Hold on! What do you mean? If you both go down?
Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this.
What?
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again, but I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
She left. She left.
A body has been discovered somehow.
A body has been discovered! It was me! Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
Hold on! This whole thing with Sakura is...
Over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
No! Sakura is not our enemy! Why? Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
That's...
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
But...
Go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow.
It was the worst. Dude, this sucks, dude.
That was like a pretty okay character dialogue exchange between the three of them, and then Makoto says, "This sucks."
It was the worst.
Being in such an awful mood. This blows chunks, dude. This doesn't rip hog.
This death game is a fucking drag.
Bummer
totally
vibes.
Hey, Savvy.
So totally
Hey, Savvy.
Hello!
I'm gonna be eating chicken for a moment, so I'll be muted, but I'm here.
Okay, eat your chicken. We just found out that Sakura was the mastermind spy.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
Yoko was doing, the thing
there
that
was-
Yoko was doing, entirely unrelated.
There was no build up. You really are exactly where we are, frankly. Nothing built up to it at all.
That's... Well, okay then.
That's the information you need to know.
We were honestly glad the day was over. No one's dead yet. It's nighttime. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya
She
says...
She looks at the camera like the fucking Star Wars moment with, "I'm the spy."
Byakuya said Sakura is the Animakuya, but he's Rockula. He's Dracula. She's not my enemy.
Sakura is not to be trusted.
She's my friend, without a doubt. That's just Italian. But it's a Dracula.
My offensively bad Italian accent.
Sorry?
Savvy Jello was being weird earlier. Savvy would have been right there on the front line with me making female masturbation jokes. Don't think for a second that Savvy would be the person in this call to go, ew, stop it.
We can go jerking off as much as we like, but the moment it's a pussy, suddenly it's a problem.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm willing to be gross if I can slightly normalize getting female sexuality and masturbation to the level that, like, dick jokes are acceptable, because I don't like that it's only one. And then people are like, oh, you can say hard cocks and big boners as much as you want, but the instant someone's like, oh, I've fucking soaked through my underwear, everyone's like, ew, too far, ew, women aren't things, like, women are objects. It's like, shut up. What I'm saying is you're sexist, chat.
No, chat, you need to stop. You need to stop ratting people out as soon as one new person comes onto stream. You do this constantly, especially on my stream. I'll just be in there, be in my normal self, and then one person will come into Discord call, and you'll all go, teacher, Vixen said a swear. I don't know why you do this.
Mark, come on.
Can't women do anything?
What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura?
I think women can murder a little as a treat.
Chat, do you have anything you want to say to women?
For you women. There you go.
I'm sorry, women.
Thank you. I'm worried about Sakura, who's definitely dead. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Leave the area? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. No one's out here.
Okay.
Chat, you centrist fucks.
Oh, Makoto, you okay?
Savvy's here.
Oh, right. Okay, take it away, man.
I got a mouthful of chicken, but fuck it.
Oh, Makoto, my mouth's full of chicken, but how are you doing?
Listen, they're eating breakfast. Savvy is the method actor. We were talking about.
Savvy is the murderer. Case closed.
Huh? What do you mean?
You were late, so we were worried about you.
What a dullard.
Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here?
They're taking refuge here.
Refuge? Whoa!
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool.
The Mastermind? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura, except for Kyoko, who was just outside the dining hall. Where is Sakura?
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against the threat.
Threat?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair.
I don't like it. I don't like it when things are boring, but I don't like it when I'm at a disadvantage either. Unfair?
The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
That's a stupid reason!
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
It is stupid! You're a stupid idiot!
Debating, nah.
Before you get to your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
Chula, you really are like the sniper of this playthrough. I keep forgetting every bit you do, and then your characters start talking, and I'm immediately fucked up by it.
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred. In other words, this right here, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
This is not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again?
I mean, if she really... Oh, sorry.
It really could be a mastermind like she said. That goes a long way in my mind.
All right, when you said you had a chicken in your mouth, do you have like a full Christmas goose Grinch style chicken wedged in
I
your
just took a
mouth?
big bite of fucking chicken and chips. What do you want from me?
It doesn't sound like you're chewing or it's in the side of your mouth. It sounds like there's an apple stuck open in your mouth and you're talking.
Listen,
You really sound like a cartoon eating food while you're eating food.
it's cheesy chips and chicken. They stuck together. I didn't have a choice. Okay.
No, I love it. I'm not critiquing you. I'm not raining on your parade here.
You know, you guys, if you're gonna make fun of me, I'm leaving. Thank God, an excuse not to be on a Danganronpa stream.
Leaves
I will return to the Danganronpa streams just as soon as Jello apologizes for those chicken quips.
Chicken Quips is the name of my band.
Idiot! You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
It wouldn't matter.
What?
If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that.
Hold on, Byakug.
In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
There you go. Okay, finally.
You disgust me! You're a monster!
And Toko's just like, oh shit, oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, my right arm is longer than my left arm. What am I gonna do?
Alex Yick portrait in the background.
Oh my god, it is!
I'm yicking out.
To say something like that should have been you. You should have been the one to die!
I should have died? Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it, if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
You think I can't do it?
Hina, calm down.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want.
Toko is doing a YouTuber clickbait.
What's wrong? Lost your nerve?
I'm leaving. I'll be...
She left.
That stupid cow! How dare she? She could die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000!
Yick actually is unironically good after the 1.5 update came out.
No, it isn't! You shut your fucking mouth! I've been through all of those games, including the update. It's all crap! Don't get on me on this in the middle of Danganronpa, of all things!
Yay!
I've just shown up. I'm trying to enjoy my chicken, and you're in the comments defending Yick.
You know, I did purposely say that as a little carrot to get Savvy to scream. I did not expect that much fervor, though, to be honest.
I did, and I was very satisfied.
If you're gonna do that, you may as well just fucking bring up Jujutsu Kaisen in this fucking shit show if you want to get that out of me. Fuck.
God.
So, she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
It's what other people call having Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it.
Mock them what it?
What's wrong?
Mock them it. A word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you hard.
And I will happily elude its attempts.
So, how about we, eat? I mean, I'm done eating, but, maybe now's not a good time.
Sorry, I just remembered a funny joke. Funny. We left. Soundlessly, we left. We left.
Can I take a second? I need you to understand. The update legitimately had an entire fucking PowerPoint, and yes, it was a PowerPoint where they say in these words that that creating something is an original win, and criticizing something is an original sin.
What?
Actual words from the Yick update.
Listen, you can hate or you can create.
Straight up. That is
Bully
straight
hunters.
Up what they say.
Go hang out with Byakuya.
I'm trying. I don't know where he is.
You gotta find him.
Simp.
Simp.
He really can't escape Toko following him around like a
You would
dog.
just be hanging out with him.
Can I say, perfect character of mine to be in that scene while I was in the middle of eating a meal, because he just literally never has anything to contribute ever.
You know, I'm not gonna say he did something. He had like 3 or 4 okay lines for the first time, and the reason I acknowledge that is because I went, oh, I think this is the case. He's gonna die and be a murderer, because they finally started treating him like a person and considering his lines. Hello, real photographs of men from 1893.
Sakura's dangerous, as is Hina. You never know when they might strike.
Byakuya! Byakuya!
Fine.
Yeah,
I don't but yeah, but the
Not beating the
Just
simp allegations.
in front of Toko just to piss her off.
Yeah.
Now this.
Sorry.
You skipped this last time. That's okay.
Yeah.
A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. You would know, wouldn't you?
Huh?
It's a proverb.
Whatever, go my scarab.
It means if you can only obtain something inferior, that's still better than longing for something better.
Yeah, I know what it means. I didn't. But, so what?
Put another way, if all you have nearby is a loser, that's better than a proper assistant far away. Makoto, be my secretary.
What?
Pleaser boy. A useless commoner like you could never hope to earn more than, say, $100,000 a year. But as my secretary, you would be guaranteed an ample salary and job security for the rest of your life.
Is that
That's
what
the Microsoft?
Yeah. Is that what a bird in the hand means? I mean, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, if you're holding the bird, it's better to hold on to it rather than letting it go to try and pursue the 2 that are in the bush, because they might get away from you.
And in honor of it being my birthday today,
It is Arim's birthday!
approximately, kind of. How about I multiply your already impossible expectations by, 5.5?
Are you really making me do this?
I don't want to do the math. I just told you, I don't want my brain to do any more work.
That's the one that you have highlighted, $550,000. That's the right one.
Thanks, Chula.
You're welcome.
$550,000? That's like board member money. I'll kill whoever you want. I don't give a shit.
Of course, as my secretary, you wouldn't be a mere servant. You would be bones. At some point, I would want you to become an actual assistant, taking the lead on important projects. Assuming you produce acceptable results, you could even become a core part of the Togami Corporation. You have no reason to refuse.
This is all so sudden. I don't get why, but he seems serious about it. But the villain music is playing. Sorry, I'm gonna have to. Interesting way to write that, considering that's not really how they stylize dialogue in this game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say no.
You're gonna have to. Well, then it looks like I gotcha. I'm trying to give you a chance to enter the battlefield of life and claim victory. Most commoners will never get that chance. This is literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Listen, Byakuya, if I'm offered $1 million or a book on how to make $1 million, I'm gonna take the book every time and pull myself up by my bootstraps.
Ugh.
Do you understand? This is your chance.
This is Byakuya trying to actually make a friend, and he's so upset that it's not working.
It's not working.
This is your one and only chance to rise above the 99%. Are you really so scared of having to fight, to compete in order to win?
It's not that I'm scared. It's that I want to succeed based on my own effort. I want to find my own battlefield again. If Makoto was a human being who had, like, aspirations and, like, specific interests, this might be acceptable, but the fact that this is coming from Makoto, he is just wrong to not take this offer. I don't want it.
A reasonable point in chat. $1 million can buy many books about how to make $1 million.
I don't want it handed to me. I want to earn it. I want to find something I'm willing to fight and die for. That's the only way I'll be satisfied.
And you meant what you said earlier. If you can live a life you're satisfied with, that's all that matters. I'm glad to see you passed my test.
Huh? Your test?
That's right, Goofy. The mere thought of someone like you as my secretary makes me physically ill.
Wait, so then...
The salary offer still stands, of course. It's yours if you want it. I don't need you spreading rumors that Byakuya Togami doesn't honor his word.
So he'd basically be paying me to do nothing? Makoto, take the offer, dude.
You gotta, Makoto.
Makoto, don't do it for the money. You are being paid $500,000 a year to be his little kitten who doesn't have to do anything, and Toko is right there. She'll be so angry. It'll be so funny.
So pissed.
In a way, I almost regret it was the wrong choice, dumbass.
But I must say, I just don't understand you. You don't want to fight, and yet you don't flee from the battle either.
It's like I said, I'm nothing. Happiness comes from living the life I want to live. What a meaningless platitude.
What a meaningless platitude. Now you have to enforce your will until the very end. How English speakers speak words usage. If you can do that, if you can make it to the end, I'm afraid I'll be forced to acknowledge you.
Oh my god, I'll be acknowledged. That's so much better than even just 1 year where I get $500,000 and I'm set for the rest of my fucking life. Then that's exactly what I'll do. And the other thing, it could be like, I don't want to deal with Togami for a year, but like... Makoto readily walks up to people and is like, please be as mean to me as possible. I won't even react. And like, I don't know. I just hate him so much. Then that's exactly what I'll do. Someday. Absolutely.
I don't expect much from you, but I'll be waiting.
Togami has one more scene left.
Real question. I was like 2 hours late.
Yeah.
Did I genuinely only just the only thing of import that I missed was that Sakura is the mastermind?
They got some information from Alter Ego about...
Did they get some information?
It wasn't no information.
Yeah, so Alter Ego cracked open the files and discovered that whoever made this plan to trap the students in here was not some random criminal, but rather the administration of Hope's Peak themselves.
Yep.
Specifically, the headmaster is the one who like finalized the plan.
And that the reason that this plan happened is because there was a big tragedy, the worst thing that ever happened to humankind, but they don't tell you what that thing is.
See,
I
we
feel
already
like
heard
everyone would know what that is.
We heard that term earlier in this game. I don't
it's
remember
definitely
where,
a
but we
direct
did hear-
translation of a really specific phrase they keep using verbatim in Japanese.
Anyway, hang
remember.
out with Byakuya. Don't worry about anything else that's going on in the plot.
I hope we have a skull.
Give him the hand bra.
I don't think he would like that.
Are you sure?
I'm certain.
Why?
Okay. You don't think you'd like that?
He also likes the old-timey radio.
I don't
Do we
think
have
I-
another golden?
Oh,
gun?
There-
Oh, we have.
Oh,
Oh, we
there
got
you
an old timey radio. Okay.
Do we? Yeah. Okay.
You bastard! How did you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Togami Corporation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem. I'm going to hold on to this.
Yippee! Master likes me.
All the wisdom that could be broadcast over an old-timey radio, yet you still do not understand.
The devil's mark on this earth wasn't killers. It was tears!
Understand what?
I've been sacrificing all this valuable time of mine for your sake. But it's all amounted to nothing. We simply have nothing to talk about. We could talk forever and a day, and I would gain nothing from it.
But the more we come to understand each other...
You and I will never understand each other. We live in different worlds. Our ways of life, our ways of thinking are totally incompatible.
Yeah, I could see valid fan fiction about this.
That's what I'm saying.
You're a loser. So go ahead and live your loser life. Make a bunch of loser friends. Then together you can lick each other's loser wounds and pussies.
You do like really
Getting gashes.
Whether your self-indulgence is a lie or not, it doesn't matter.
That was the Marissa detects a Digimon joke. Cackle.
By the way, Vixen, I want to say I appreciated the stupid sex joke you made last stream. When I watched it, I thought it was funny.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Savvy.
Whatever happens, I'm going to keep on fighting, and I'm going to keep on winning. That's one thing that will never change.
But having to win all the time, doesn't that make your life kind of hard? Be a loser like me, Togami.
Such is the fate of the chosen.
The Chosen. Listen, I've been meaning to ask you, you keep talking about the Chosen? What does that mean exactly? The way you say it, it seems a lot heavier than how I'd normally think of it.
But is it harder or softer?
Fine. If I'm going to waste my time with you anyway, I may as well explain this one last thing. I'll tell you how I became known as the ultimate affluent progeny.
There's a story behind that?
It has to do with the secret to the Togami family's prosperity. Our success comes from our family's rather peculiar inheritance system.
What do you mean? I was going to say. You don't need to ask me this question.
You see, our family head never takes a wife. Rather, he couples with exceptional women the world over in order to bear as many children as possible.
All over the world.
All around the world! Then they make the children compete, and only one can come out on top. And whoever it is earns the right to become the next head of the family.
You mean you have to fight your own brothers and sisters?
But in exchange, one day I'll get the ultimate puss. For my battle, there were 15 of us in total.
I think bringing the Philosopher's Stone back to Jing will gain me the approval of my father.
Pretty much. When all was said and done, only one was still standing. The youngest brother. Me. In the entire history of the Togami family, the youngest male had never won.
Jeez, that's a bummer. I can't even imagine something.
So, Now do you understand? I won my title in open combat. That is how I became the ultimate affluent progeny. I was not born into greatness. I had to earn it. I put my life on the line, and I earned the right to be called the Chosen.
Put your life on the line? Then what about your siblings?
Dead.
Dead?
Oh, I don't mean that literally, of course. They became dead to the family, unfit for the name of Togami. Of course, for them, it really is like death. They're forced to become one of the 99%. One of you.
It must have been really hard, right? He's such a piece of... I hate Makoto.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know about what is and isn't hard. It's my whole thing. That's not even a sex joke.
You can't even imagine. Which is why the survivor is recognized as the Chosen. When you take over as the head of the family, all the weight of that family comes to rest on your shoulders.
Do you know how long it took me to fight off the witch Beatrice that my grandfather had made a deal with?
I don't even speak Italian.
I'm a real battler, you could say.
My offensively bad Italian accent. That is how dedicated I am. I am forever dedicated to keep on winning. And so I shall. Otherwise, I would feel only pity for those who I'd already defeated.
Byakuya pretty much says he carries the weight of always having to win. Winning comes natural to him. Cool dialogue, Makoto.
All I'll say at this point is that I'm going to win this game, too. It's been a long time since I've had so much fun. I need to get as much enjoyment out of it as possible. And in the end, I will stand victorious. I won't lose to the mastermind or you or anyone else. Even as the rest of you fall, one by one. I will live and I will win.
Jello, I have to ask, Reen or Makoto? Solid question. Reen is better because he has
Definitely
some elements
Reen.
that are
like,
good.
Easily Reen.
Yeah,
Right?
Makoto, Reen is more like wasted potential, which is a different kind of a shame, and I do actively hate him, but he does do some things right. Makoto truly could be cut from this game entirely, and you wouldn't really even have to rewrite very much of it.
I mean, this entire scene has been Togami having, like, kind of a cool moment, and Makoto occasionally interjecting with thing Togami just said. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and in the Trails series, it's more like Reen will say something, and everyone else interjects with Reen.
Reen. As long as my name is Reen.
Byakuya
As long as-
Togami. What if we made your name? I can't. Oh, Byakuya Naegi.
As long as my name is Byakuya Togami.
Oh God, 50 mirror. The finality of his statement left no room for doubt or question. Nobody but Byakuya, because it's him. Maybe honestly, the more I talk, at the same time I feel, at least I think I do.
Now, let me be crystal clear. We no longer have anything to talk about. Do not come to me like this again.
Do not talk to me again, printer boy. Haunted Pizza Game is not real. Do not look for it.
Goodbye, loser. Screen cap.
Yeah, I mean that's great.
Yeah. We gotta use that for the last one, right?
Please do it.
Oh my god, Byakuya is so funny.
Goodbye, loser.
I do think Byakuya would
love
be
him.
in my upper half even if Arim wasn't reading him, but Arim reading him really, like, it makes it a delight to listen to him.
Eric's the perfect fucking casting.
Yeah.
I can't imagine any way Byakuya and I could become friends in this lifetime. You couldn't imagine your way out of a wet paper bag. Makoto.
Maybe next time when I'm reincarnated as a slug, he will be gracious enough to place salt upon my brow.
Makoto, you had the opportunity to be his Discord kitten for $500,000 a year, and you didn't take it.
And he
I'm
was
sorry,
like,
was that achievement called the game Hungers?
yes, yeah, I wasn't going to call attention to it. Ding dong, bing bong.
Anyway, the plot.
Boy, howdy.
Go to bed, fuckos!
I hope nothing happens, and there's scary music playing, so I'm sure nothing will happen.
Bing bong!
I'm glad that Savvy came back just in time for Sakura to be a fucking corpse. Don't worry,
I came
Savvy.
back just in time to say 3 lines.
You've got your favorite character left, Yasuhiro, making it all the way to the end. Yasuhiro's stocks have never been higher.
I am...
I liquidated my Hifumi stocks to bet it all on Yasuhiro Hagakure.
Huh? Was that someone screaming? No, that's my new jam, dude. You haven't heard of you haven't heard of Shoutcore? I think it came from the dining hall.
Here's how Yasuhiro can still win.
Where do I go? All right.
Makoto. Kyoko standing in front of the dining hall, like, come on.
Oh my god, was Sakura really poisoned? Okay.
Makoto, we got a big problem, man.
What's wrong?
Look!
Look at that girl.
Look at that girl.
Hina?
Chula on Chula violence.
Are you okay? What happened? That's you. That's how you're
Oh,
hurt.
that's me. She killed her. Genocide. Jill killed Hina.
I think she's fine, dude.
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead.
What happened?
Well, so Hina all of a sudden were yelling and
Are you sure you want to commit to this voice as your last character? I'm just asking for your own sake. Knowing that I also, you have to understand, I have Makoto as my only character now. Like, I know how it feels. It's not good. I'm just like...
They knocked the pepper off the table.
And that led to a sneeze.
His dive balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real.
They're still talking about this.
Yeah, they sure are.
Small boobs are also attractive male
They
creators. Small
They
boobs are
are.
cute. You don't need to be this way. Peace and love on the planet Earth.
And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't just totally set you on fire? Anyway, you tall non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else, I'll start cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long!
I went to read chat and wasn't looking at the dialogue and just like couldn't understand a fucking word you said. Okay, then let's get her to the nurse's office where we're gonna find someone dead from poison.
Sure thing.
Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh. We left.
What if I just grabbed her by the tongue and swung her into a wall like a fucking bat?
Like fucking Mario swinging Bowser around.
Yeah.
So long, Geitoko.
Long, Geitoko. Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you sure you're feeling better?
Yeah, it really was just a scratch.
You know how you fall off your building and get a scratch on the cheek?
Yeah.
But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know.
Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir.
So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile.
I mean, you don't have to drop all the stinko, man. You can still have a little fun. I'm just saying, if you start doing the Makoto shit I'm doing, you lose your mind.
That just makes me want to get him back even more.
Even more. Hey, what the heck happened?
Oh, we just got into a fight, and I lost my temper and flew off the handle.
Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura? Actually, it's because this girl won't stop talking about my honestly kind of medium-sized boobs.
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get you all the time, you'll never have a time left to live in your life.
You can't
Jerk
put
buttholes.
You can't put those two words next to each other.
You really can't.
It's like jerk chicken, you know?
Well, what Savvy was doing earlier.
But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her a dozen times!
Dozen punches isn't really without thinking.
And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got
That's-
got let loose, right?
That's Makoto.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
care.
you. Fuck.
I don't care.
it's Aoi now. It's my own
It's
fault.
owie owie.
It's owie nowie.
But I just couldn't take it anymore.
Because of the wonderful things he does.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know?
Yeah, someone in chat indirectly brings up a good point. Is the Aoi Sakura ship that definitely exists called Ao Oni?
If only.
Before I knew it, she soundlessly began crying, and just as the cry was about to come out of her, a thing came in and... Oh my god.
Hina!
Sakura!
You're hurt. What happened?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Makoto, Hero, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Dude, the murderous fiend! Du-du-du-du.
To hurt Hina. Damn you! To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this? What is this? Hia!
me when I'm a cowboy leaving on the last scene of a movie on my horse, but I'm not really that into it.
I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
Unforgivable. I can't forgive them! Hia! Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. You want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I love Sakura walks back in and Sammy goes, full permission to fuck around with you. Chula's lungs. Chula's got asthma, and we have actually had to like stop making jokes many years in the past for danger of sending her into an asthma attack.
I did
Wait,
almost
Chula,
go to
you
the
have
hospital
asthma?
once. Yes!
Chula, why didn't you tell me that before we recorded Gunbuster?
Because I can scream no problem. It's usually only problem whenever I'm exercising or laughing a lot. Those are the only real two times that it becomes an issue.
Yeah.
Chula.
Why?
I'm a
Me
snake.
when I'm playing a snake at the end of a Western movie, but I'm not that into it.
Me when I'm Rango.
Somebody said.
Somebody save me! Hero left. Kyoko?
What's going on?
What's going on? What's all this noise about?
Kyoko was here. Kyoko Auntie left.
I gather that something happened.
Kyoko! Please, you have to stop Sakura. I can't do it. I'm just a little boy.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm drawing a line. Right here, right now.
Reen?
Good.
Wait!
She left. I can't get over how many lines I'm able to skip. It's like Tio says something also, but if every single line Tio said was Tio says something also.
And Tio was the POV character whose narration you were following at all times.
Yeah. The only one left was...
God.
Oh, Kyoko, I can't see you if you're not behind someone.
Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yo, Makeup 101, not the way to start the conversation.
We were talking after last stream, and we were talking about how Makoto's energy is legitimately the fucking press his fingers together.
Yeah, he's like he's like the shitty guy in a Discord server who's just like,
I'm just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy.
And yet he didn't take Byakuya's offer.
That's the problem. He's an inconsistent character. Hang on, I want to
Little
grab.
birthday boy.
I want to grab
I
something.
can't believe any of this.
I want to grab something just in case I can use it in the future. Okay, cool.
It's
Huh?
About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore.
I can't do the bit where I ignore it. It just wastes time. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma, but you stayed quiet.
I need a reason for these two to be fighting. Let's have Makoto see this information, not do anything with it, not tell anyone, and then 1 second afterwards it's revealed to everyone to create fake drama for no reason. Like, why is everything... It's like the most narrative cul-de-sac game of all time.
Yeah.
You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right?
yeah.
To think like that. I wouldn't have expected such arrogance, you.
Nani?
Because ultimately that means you don't trust me.
No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry. I apologize for anything. I'm fucking David Asher over here.
Apologies.
It's I've already about it.
Oh, really? Yeah, Oz, restart? That is the voice I'm doing for Makoto.
Besides, I may have overreacted.
Stop blushing. Stop acting like we're having a moment. Huh?
Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just about it.
What? Okay, thank you. Kyoko, I found some information.
All right.
Kyoko, joke! Kyoko,
Joker.
The refrigerator
Inside is
goes
blood.
around her to stare at it and not open it.
Fridge is basically a locker. Do I need to talk to her again? What?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That issue doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else.
I got fucking pranked, dude.
God.
What is it you wanted to talk about?
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
Where?
Just come with me and you'll out.
And you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
I guess, but
Well then, shall we?
she left. Oh, Joko! I hurried up to catch her.
Joker, Pierre, Michelle.
She went soundlessly. We came.
That was also soundless somehow. Honestly, it was pretty weird.
Oh, yeah, the idea of coming in pure silence with no facial expression is really... That's so unpleasant, actually.
That's such a
Sounds
awful
like
image.
something he would do. That is something he would do.
Just...
That's how the homunculi are, unfortunately.
That's the escalation of Light Yagami pretending to read porn by just reading it like it's a normal magazine, fully clothes on. I'm considering this, not master. Coming wordlessly and joylessly. Cards Against Humanity card.
Yeah.
The dressing room. So there's something else you mentioned.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego.
But you said we didn't need homunculi anymore. Wait, I read chat out of the corner of my eye. That wasn't even on purpose.
I'm sorry, Makoto. What did you just call him? That Makoto, you've been hanging out with Tiffany too much. I was the only one that called Alter Ego that.
There's no coming back from this one.
Over, gang.
It's just his permanent lung scarring.
Don't worry about it.
Good lord.
Keep going.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs Homunculi. He has business with us.
We can't call him that.
Alter Ego asked me to bring others to see him.
Oh, I can
To what?
Oh, to come see him.
I can taste my own lungs. Ugh.
Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us.
Alter Ego. Why even say it? Why react?
Makoto has to repeat what he just heard.
Hello? Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto?
Whoa.
Yeah,
too
I wasn't
not
gonna
enough.
bring it. I wasn't gonna bring it
Whoa.
up, chat, but yeah, homunculi are canonically made of cum in like the original alchemy text.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's
Holy
cum and
shit.
blood.
Holy shit.
It would be
Alright.
great if the flashback of Full Metal Alchemist where they're trying to like revive their mom. They've got a big tub and they're like,
No,
"I've assembled
no,
all the elements.
no, they're
to make a
kids.
human body."
No, they're kids. They're like 8
No.
when they do that.
Click the next.
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty.
He wants to ask us.
Let's out, shall we?
No.
What did you want to ask us?
Oh, yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What? Why?
Well, you said my job was done, right?
What, you
But-
heard that?
Yeah, why are you typing to Alter Ego if Alter Ego can hear you talk and see who's in front of the computer?
That's a good question.
Technically,
Bad
technically,
writing.
it could have been a previous conversation that the two
It-
had.
Why would she? Who
I don't
cares?
think so. I think this is. I think there might be some inconsistency in this Kodaka script.
No way.
Yeah, probably.
No way.
But to just stop here, saying I've finished my work, I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too.
Can you tell me right now if this character ever does anything worth being in the game?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Later.
to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school, the only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network.
Well, if you did that, that's basically suicide. They'd find you and you agree, right, Kyoko?
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid.
This computer program actually came first, and it programmed the human Chihiro that was walking around. It's the reverse. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was
Makoto.
just too committed, too admirable, too fragile. This is fucked up. I don't like this at all.
Makoto sucks.
You remember what you asked me before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right?
Yeah.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer.
They
But I
can't
can
answer
say
any
this.
question anymore.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our
Thank you, that clears everything up. Kyoko, Reen.
To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore.
Why did they program this computer thing to get tired? I don't understand.
Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it.
He knows, dude. The Monokuma knows.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network.
But
He's our so I want to take his into consideration. And he says that he wants to alongside his If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation like some kind of cuck? If you saw everyone else and doing their best, could you just look the other way?
Kyoko.
Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their
Well, when I stand up tall next to everyone else, I am the perfect height to tell them I'm their
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
Can you hear them or not?
I want to believe in myself. I want to be able to say I know I can do this. So please, let me try.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice.
One place. What?
Remember?
What?
There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera.
We're not really going back to the bathroom where I got attacked by the mastermind's agent, are we?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Why would we go there? No, we literally got attacked.
There's no surveillance camera in there, but the mastermind might be standing in there in a balaclava. 50-50 shot.
There's no security camera in there, but there are security cameras on the only entrance to that room. So he super knows we're in there.
It wasn't even a balaclava. Wasn't it like a luchador
Yeah,
mask?
it was a luchador mask.
I just thought it would be funny to say balaclava.
No, yeah, what's on my ski
Let me
mask?
tell you something, brother. When you bring that laptop in here, I'm gonna take you to the ringer, and I'm gonna bring you a world of
No,
pain, brother.
listen, Savvy, it's a luchador mask, so it's just like, listen to me, hermano.
You're right.
Escúchame, hermano.
It's strong bad.
Oh my god, it's strong bad!
Esta domingo.
They figured out I was the mastermind.
Oh man, you got just sitting there. Why haven't they killed each other, man? Too long, Clanky.
Too long, Clanky. This
Now,
death game
you
is
must
taking
complete
too
this
long.
non-stop debate to disprove my assertion that I can type with boxing gloves on.
And I do believe you can connect to the network. There. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
Why the fuck are there Ethernet ports?
However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow.
I got attacked!
Or that he might show up and bonk you on the head physically.
Dude, he hit Makoto on the head so hard that it deleted Kyoko's memory.
We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room.
Yes.
I am gonna defend the Ethernet cable thing. Dude, don't forget, Ethernet used to be telephones. So, like, internet used to be done through telephone stuff. So
Sure did.
that does
Yes.
make
We've
sense.
connected Alter Ego to the 56K modem. At this rate, it will deduce the mastermind's identity in only 5 years.
If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over.
I don't understand why we are clearly he is gonna be a smoking gun. I don't understand why Alter Ego is gonna be the thing that like flips the script at some point. It's accomplished nothing. Like, I don't get it. You're right.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try. Because that's our best chance of any new clues.
Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no, well, you're going into the boys' bathroom too, so that would be way more reasonable. You can't hide him in what you're wearing.
Okay, then I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
What's wrong, Savvy?
In what fucking way is this? Is clothing any more suited to concealing a laptop.
Makoto's
because he
jacket
wears
is
his
closed
he
while
wears his hoodie
Kyoko's is
zipped up.
open.
Well, you see, Makoto is wearing clothes, whereas that's Kyoko's skin, and that's why she's like, what did you do to my body? That's why she's like, I can't take off these gloves. This is my fingernail.
Makoto is wearing like 4 layers of clothing on his top, if I remember correctly.
He is a Kodaka protagonist, which means he's wearing a shirt layered under a hoodie, layered under a vest.
All right, but for real, we're already talking about this too much. The real answer is that the writer and the artist didn't coordinate at all. We've seen this before like 6 times.
Then let's get started.
Okay.
It's fine.
I would love if Makoto was just wearing the biggest fucking Jinko jeans you've seen in your life.
Like
It's gonna be a little cramped, you alter ego. Bear with us, okay?
We went. Don't.
It tickles.
What do you mean it tickles? You can feel? What the fuck? What do you mean it tickles?
Yeah.
What are the logistics?
You swiped yourself over my fingerprint reader.
Oh no, don't touch that little trackpad ball in the middle of the keyboard.
God.
Shut up, you can't talk right now. We're leaving, okay?
Understood. Your command has been implemented.
Good.
Okay. In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers.
So there might be a network cable in there?
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already.
Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves. I love the idea that they think they're being slick at all, despite talking about alter ego multiple times in earshot of Monokuma and spending literal hours in this room specifically, and they're like, Monokuma has no idea we're up to something.
I'm sorry about
Evil in there.
I'm sorry I'm about to say this, but the phrase just came to mind. Amazing digital clitoris.
Isn't that actually a good thing?
It's surely been said before.
I saw this audio. This sorry, Chad. This is also awful and on the same topic. I saw this audio post someone did on Tumblr that was just having sex with a robot girl who's bouncing on it, but it keeps making the fucking Windows connect and disconnect USB noise, so you're getting distracted. And someone did the audio post of like doodle-in, doodle-oon, doodle-in, doodle-oon.
Anyway.
Fuck. Sorry, am I
Makoto,
going to
do you know where we're going?
No, I obviously wasn't paying
It's
attention.
the bathroom closet. Secret bathroom closet.
Oh, I wasn't sure if we had to pick up a wire first or not. Okay.
No, the wire is hopefully there, presumably.
We're just guessing. Okay.
This plan is foolproof.
We're fucked, dude. We're so cooked.
Hey, Makoto. Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again.
What? I'm not picking up on this at all.
Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here.
Oh, I get it. She's acting. Now that's a screenshot.
Yeah.
You can send this to any of your voice actor friends to immediately kneecap their confidence.
She was so forceful. I thought I'd make her mad again somehow.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go.
Okay, I'm going.
And be thorough. I'm counting on you.
The luchador's just right there with a baseball.
Hey, man, how's it going?
You really came back in here, huh?
I'm back. What did I?
Nothing. Okay, first I have to find a network cable. Why do we assume there's one in here if the room was cleared out? We're so stupid. And there's gonna be one in here. Fuck you. I hate this game so much. No, I just have to connect. Surely.
Yeah. Don't put that in my Ethernet port.
Stop!
Oh God.
So luckily, surely we're not being led into a trap when they cleared out everything in the room except the Ethernet cable. I did it. I went. I'll just leave it right here. That should do it. Can you not look at me during?
Can you not look at me during? Yeah, I think it worked. Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me.
I almost left. I didn't left.
And I'll show you.
He's just hunting packs for the typing. Just takes him like an hour. God, that mouse looks like shit. That looks awful to operate. You and all the rest of us as friends.
Friends? Even me?
Types no.
Thank you. Thank you. Makoto.
How'd it go?
I plugged alter ego into the Ethernet cable. Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings. I didn't. That's what I say when I get critiqued on my bad performance. That's
It was a valid acting choice because that's how I would react in that situation.
Chula beefing with Bianchi, his actor, just typing shit, and them going, my read was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here. Good.
Oh, good. She left. Oh, Kyoko! When did you get here?
Yes?
So we're just gonna split up?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point.
Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Should I hesitate and something to say? You're so high maintenance.
That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
Well, something has to be done, it's true. But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen.
She means that literally at a homunculi level.
Yeah.
Then what should we...
If we can new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope right now.
Dude, I love the idea. Like, clues just being nouns, like they're physical question marks sitting around. It's so funny.
We must find a clue.
Which is why alter ego...
All we can do is wait and believe in our...
You're right! That's our only option! I went!
The first clue is
I came and I went, baby.
I'm good!
Vixen,
round.
can you do me a favor? Don't telegraph it. Just at some point in future, can you make one of the bleeps just unreasonably long?
You missed.
All right.
You missed a really good bit Vixen did earlier, actually, Sappy, where Kyoko got like pointlessly mad at Makoto for like no reasonable reason. It was just dumb, and Makoto goes like, "I don't know, is she still mad at me?" And Vixen just goes beep 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 beep. I went to bed. I went. Dude, you're arriving. Someone is here. Someone. Oh! The sharp sound of a doorbell. It was soundless.
Makoto's narration is so fanficky.
It's terrible.
Makoto, get out here.
Kyoko, what's going on?
Hina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost.
Dude, Hina loves finding dead bodies.
It sounds like something's happened.
What? As soon as I realized something happened, it processed in my brain that something happened, and I was worried because something might have happened. I was awake. I went.
She said
My
for us
body
to go to
physically
the rec
reacted
room.
to fear.
She said us to come to the rec room.
My heart was
Sorry.
beating faster, and I was both on edge physically and mentally. Due to being a human being, I was predisposed to run thanks to my animalistic
Makoto.
ancestors. What? Sorry.
Snapping her fingers in his face. Makoto!
The rec room? Okay. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I don't want to. I don't give a shit.
Ikuze!
Ikuze.
Let's
Oh!
Let's
Oh,
fucking
Ikuze!
That was a very Looney Tunes, just got blown up by a keg of dynamite thing.
I can't get the
You were
door
def-
open.
You were definitely a black silhouette with a faint curl of smoke from you.
Oh, she looks happy. Never mind.
Makoto! Kyoko!
Hina! What's wrong?
Something's not right.
So what is wrong?
In the rec room!
What's inside? There was a window on the window.
This is... Ooh, that's a good conversation.
Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair. Oh, shit.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
I was just walking past, and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what do we do now? What are we gonna do?
Break down the door. Why don't you guys never try this? You're
Because
so...
it's against the rules.
No.
now.
The rule is
Now
no
it
breaking
is.
into the headmaster's room.
Oh, I thought it was any locked door. I'm pretty sure it's any locked door.
Maybe.
Consult the manual.
Okay.
Okay, all locked rooms.
Well, it's actually not
right.
it's not a locked room. It's just jammed because the door was made wrong. So you have to lift and turn.
Oh.
Am I allowed to unlock the
Only-
door if I have a thin thing of
That's
fishing
the other
line?
thing. Like, they didn't fucking try to use like a card or a lockpick. Like,
Did you know only the boys' rec room's doors lock?
Of all, we need to get into that room.
but the door's locked. We're fucked, Kyoko.
We're going to way in.
I just said.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock.
Dude, I was right. Let's go, huh? Then why?
It like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
Chair.
I need you to stop repeating everything I say.
he gets 1
As a
millimeter.
person who works in localization, it is driving me insane.
Every time he does it, he's been getting 1 millimeter closer every single. So now he's like right up in her fucking ear.
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply.
Then there's no problem if we break it. In other words,
Let's smash the window. That should be the way.
Okay, I'll go get something.
I hope she gets something good. Inside, she hadn't moved. She was just there. I mean, well, she's not dead yet since you all see her in the body discovered. Well, the body discovered jingle kind of just happens whenever Monokuma, like, decides it should happen. It really has nothing to do with the actual
Yeah,
death
no,
time.
you cannot take the body discovery announcement as pure fact. Monokuma's just fucking around.
Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence, but the silence overed quickly, though.
Here. I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
You can handle this, right, Mikoto?
Tell him about it, Naegi.
Tell him about it,
Come on,
Mikoto.
please.
Dude, he's only 3 inches tall. You can't be doing. That, you know, honestly, the two of them were just like, I mean, this might count as breaking in and might result in a death, so Makoto, you do it.
Mikoto, do it.
This chair's pretty heavy. Sakura! Oh my god, she's fucking dead, dude. She went to heaven in a JoJo episode.
Funny monkey.
No, this is that Tomorrow Joe really famous scene.
All I felt was cold death. She was pretty hard, though, due to the musculature. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. No longer was she alive. Sakura had been put out to pasture. The bucket had been kicked. She was fucking dead, dude.
She was an ex-Sakura.
A body? Oh, there's one right there. Wow.
If that's supposed to be Chihiro, it doesn't look like Chihiro.
I was about to say, who the fuck are these characters?
It's alter ego and Hina.
It's a Hina, clearly. It doesn't look like alter ego. Sakura. Why is so pretty? She's so pink. Why the fuck is she so pink and ugly?
Really pink in this scene.
Sakura's dead?
She shit herself to death via protein and coffee shakes.
Dead?
My eyes didn't look at her, but I could tell Hina was behind me due to the way sound bounced off our surroundings and hit one ear slightly before the other ear using my human intuition. I could only look on at Sakura's body. I am a real person.
Fucking Makoto goes, oh, wait, there's a recording here. It's of our final moments. Hey, babe.
What the fuck?
Fucking shit
making it time.
aggressively.
Why did
It's
she
happened
say
again?
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, why did she say, oh, hey, babe? Oh, yeah, the Gianni post. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for the hydration reminder. Wondering to herself, she looked.
Oh no, they gave her the doopy eyes pose.
Yeah, they did. They are not in the same direction.
I have to go.
not.
My people need me. She left. Why? Why did this have to happen? Blindfire, she was sad about people getting upset over her traitorism, so she poisoned her own self and she killed herself. That's all. I repeated it over and over again. I know, dude.
I mean, now that this has happened, there's not gonna be a good, like, obvious place to stop. We already got the switch to Murderous Life. Do you want to end here with your prediction?
Sure, whatever. Who gives a shit?
This was a good stream, gamers. I had fun.
I
had fun.
Oz wanted us to pitch. Oz is streaming. I don't know right now. Oz is streaming the other game by Nth Circle, the Devil Guys. Model employee. What is Oz's Twitch?
Spectral Fusion,
Yes,
I think?
Yeah.
It is Spectral Fusion.
Okay.
I can grab a link.
Yeah, can someone post that? Amazing stream. Yeah, we're really...
Yes, although it doesn't show that. It doesn't
There
show
we
him
go.
being live.
Yeah, he just said he's starting it up. So you
Oh,
He's about
okay.
to start.
Then
So
yeah.
if you guys want to see that, you can hop on over there as the thing that you do next today.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that was... I feel a lot better than I did after the previous stream. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, because we were actually having fun today. All it took was plenty of cum jokes.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping there'd be more opportunities to follow up that, like, stupid I'm not trying and I'm a cowboy bit. So I pulled up, you guys won't be able to hear it, but I pulled up, like, cowboy generic music for a sting. I thought it would have been fun, but I didn't get to. So, okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Drake and
Along,
Josh!
kiddos!